streaming. Whoops.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before.
Do you want us to hold off for a second while you get that
No,
closed?
I just started it. It was on the wrong
Okay.
screen. Alright, go ahead.
Miss Scarlet, if you don't mind me asking, you haven't said much, and you are in their capture, and they seem to be focused on you, from what I understand. This is a lot of destruction, and we're still not sure why they are here, but the only thing that we do know is that something has to do with you, and you seem to be unsettled by a lot of things and not saying much. I would ask that maybe you open a little more of what is going on here and who you are to us.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh,
Ooh,
ooh. 26,
She
damn.
says,
Very nice.
well, they obviously have been seeking me, at least to some extent, as they captured me from the Knoll Temple area. So, I imagine if they found me again, they'd probably try to take me prisoner.
well, I can understand wanting to get into a safer position, and we can absolutely do that. Perhaps, though, you said you had some magic qualities of your own, and yet whenever we've been in combat, you have not stepped up much. May I ask what it is that you are capable of? Maybe to understand what it is that you seem to not understand why they are coming after you.
Give me another persuasion.
What should be,
She says,
never mind.
I can sense things. I can sense magical flows in certain areas. That's always been a gift I've had ever since I was young.
How would they know of this gift?
I don't know. Again, she kind of goes quiet.
Who else knows of your gift from your childhood or your dealings before captured by the Knolls?
Well, I grew up within the Darrock Empire. I was an orphan there. And at a very young age, I could sense magics and made the mistake of telling others I could do so. She says it's gotten the attention of some powerful people.
And how did you come to Last Light?
She says I escaped along with several other young girls from the orphanage and a very brave young man who helped defend us on the road.
Wait. You don't mean Davian, do you? I think that was his name.
Look,
I'm double checking it now.
I was about to say, like, hold on.
I know.
Yeah,
I remember who
Davian.
you're talking about. Too, but
Davian,
yeah.
yeah. Davian,
Yeah.
Davian.
Oh, yeah, he did give you his real name, so she says, why yes, I do mean Davian. Do you know him?
Yes, actually we him and Ellie, I wanna say.
Ellen.
Yeah, Ellen.
Ellen. Yes, him and Ellen were well, Ellen was also originally captured by the Knolls, but we helped save her.
She says, yes, I know them very well. We all came from the Darrock Empire. She
Yes, we
says,
know a little bit about their background.
I was told not to mention it to anyone. Please don't tell him I told you. But I do trust you all. You've been very kind and you seem like very nice people.
Yes, it's fine. Don't worry. Davian had already told us a little bit about his past.
She nods. She says, but yes, I've been sought after by several powerful people within the Darrock Empire because of what I can see. She says it's not something that most or possibly anyone else can see. Some sort of magic flows of energies that have something to do with the cataclysm fires.
Is there anything that you've seen here in particular? Any point that seems more focused?
She says, I see the flows of energy all over, even though the void energy hides them. There are connecting way lines that channel energy through Gaian. I see void energy, I see cataclysm fires, I see all sorts of different magical energies.
Sounds like that could be absolutely beautiful or absolutely terrifying.
It can be both, yes.
I'll say the wrong person got their hands on that ability, they could do a lot of bad things.
Dosha says, what would they use such knowledge for? Why is this so valuable to them? She says, I'm not exactly sure, Dosha. He says, it sounds like you are very special. She says, maybe, but it's always just been a burden to me.
Yeah, I don't know about
You
magical ley lines and stuff like way lines and stuff like that, but I know magic is a very powerful thing that a lot of people will try and misuse.
Do I know, like through my sights, do I kind of like know how the ley lines work, or?
You can make an Arcana check.
Let's see how this goes.
Net one. Come on, let's roll it.
Oh boy, why'd you say it?
Because it's not gonna happen. Told you.
You know that magic generally flows everywhere. It's sort of invisible and all around everything. You don't know much about ley lines magic. It's probably something more specialized. Like, you tap into magical energy flows when you cast spells. It's part of what the gestures or magical words are for. And you know that the cataclysm energies are also a very mysterious form of magic that no one knows much about.
Do we? I got the impression that only like the highest of scholarly kind of type people in this day and age were even aware of the cataclysms beyond it, like being like something of legend or myth. Are we all like aware of the cataclysms?
I mean, it's only been about 500 years since the surface races went underground.
Okay.
It's probably not something that you know much about, but there's probably stories about it. It's
Okay.
about, yeah.
I
centuries.
imagine me, someone who grew up in an elven community. It's like, yeah, that was 2 generations ago. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was like a generation back.
Yeah, your grandparents would tell you stories of the surface and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
If I
parents
knew
told
them.
me everything about it.
Yeah.
Like, he's a D&D character. He doesn't have grandparents.
Someone who doesn't know their parents.
Ooh.
They're all
Yeah.
orphans. So it's
murdered
not
brutally.
well known, but there's definitely stories that have been passed down about the surface and what it's like, and some people know more about it than others. The cataclysm information might be a little bit more vague. You guys probably don't know much about the cataclysms.
We heard the stories.
I probably heard like a little bit of word of mouth kind of thing. Like, yes, my grandfather told me that he had to run underground. And there's actually a
Information,
surface.
yeah, information on the cataclysms would be more history.
I do have history.
Well, you can make a roll.
I
Yeah.
also have history, and I am like 210 years old. My parents are older, so
What? Your parents
Uh,
are older than you?
So it's
I
generally
was
how
born
it
at a
goes.
very young age.
Thank God, man. If it was any other way, I'd be really concerned.
So you would know that the cataclysms happen around every 2,000 years, with some variance, but generally, yeah, fires destroy everything on the surface, and everyone is forced to go underground or be killed by them.
Yeah, I'd share that with the group. Yeah, it's not a great time from what I've heard.
I'm curious.
It's not usually something. I mean, most people don't
Yeah.
have to deal with it because it only happens once every, yeah, like 2 millennia. So it's not something you'll ever have to worry about in your lifetime.
Would I know how long people have had to stay underground in the past?
It's usually about 1,000 years of fire, then 1,000 years of building, and then the cataclysm happens again. So
Okay,
generally,
so-
the reemergence is around, yeah, like 1,000. After 1,000 after the cataclysm.
Okay, so it lasts for 1,000, then 1,000 years later it happens again.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one knows why or if there's a way to stop them.
I would share what I know with the group and just be like, yeah, if someone's trying to harness that much power, like enough power to cover the world in burning, that could be terrifying.
Yeah, it's speculated that it's some sort of natural event that has something to do with magic because it seems to be cyclical. But no one knows. No one, or at least no one you know of, knows why it happens.
One of the great mysteries of our world.
Well, yes, Scarlet says. I don't know much about the cataclysms, but I know I can sense their energies as they are sort of intertwined throughout the world.
So it sounds like we need to keep her alive.
Yes. It definitely
And
sounds like we
free.
should treat you like a VIP civilian rather than somebody who's able to go out and about.
Yes, we call them the president. It's a stupid name, but we call them that.
And she shrugs. She says, well, I would rather stay out of the capture of the Steel Shadow. I'm almost positive someone sent them here to get me.
Yes.
Well, considering how we found you, that's a safe bet.
She
And
says,
if I remember correctly, they did pass other prisoners looking specifically for one.
Yeah.
I don't know how they knew I was here, but I believe
Oh,
that the Knolls also knew of my abilities. I think it's why they kept me alive and questioned me.
It's completely possible if the person from the Empire knew who you were, they could have used some form of divination magics.
So there's magic that can divine people?
Yes, I have access to such magics.
What the fuck is not
Now
controlling that?
Now that I have met you, I could look at you whenever I want.
So what do you
Oh,
think?
creepy.
I know I said it deliberately creepy.
So what do you think about me?
Yes. But yes, there's tons of spells like that. Locate spells, seeing spells.
Why is there not a ban on controlling this? I think it's stupidly powerful. Oh shit, that's probably how they found me stress.
She says, well, if there's anything else I can help you with, I'd be happy to try. But,
Do you know?
yeah.
I was gonna say, do you know of anyone particularly high up and powerful in the magic community of the Empire that might have wanted you?
Says, no, I was adopted by one of the noble families, and that did not go well. It's one of the reasons I had to escape. It might be them tracking me, it might be someone else. I know several of the families were interested in me, as well as several of the magical organizations within the Darrock Empire.
If you don't mind me asking, which family was it?
Give me a persuasion check.
Hmm.
She says, "Do you know of the families of the Empire?"
Not greatly, but I thought it would be useful to know which the name of the family we should try and avoid.
Well, I doubt you'll meet any of them out here in the middle of the caves, though they have probably sent several groups of people after me. Steel Shadow might only be one of them. They are quite powerful within the Empire. 12. He says, if you don't mind, I'd rather not talk too much about it. I don't know if I should be giving out that information.
That's fair. If it becomes something you're willing to talk about, that's great. Otherwise, no worries.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Well,
Lucia says, well, we will do our best to protect you, Scarlet. If it might be prudent to get her out of here, so the Steel Shadow cannot find her.
it might be worth putting her as one of the first passengers to the temple.
He says they may have mercenary wizards, such as much like Eldwin, who can use magics to track her. So her presence here could be a danger to us and her.
Damn, I know there are ways to stop divination. I just can't think of any right now.
There's magic items that can do such a thing. My uncle had one, but I know not where we could find one.
Zokek.
If we were in a very big city, we might be able to find a magic user with the skills to make it, but it would be very, very expensive. And of course, how would we protect her meanwhile or in the city itself while we wait for such an item to be crafted?
Yes, Dosha is correct. There are wizards who can detect the child, especially if they know her or have a picture of her, Zokek says.
Seriously, why is there not control on this? That seems stupid.
I mean, there are limitations to it. You have to have a decent amount of information about the person you're trying to look at. The name, what they look like.
You mean stuff that you can find out pretty easily?
I mean, not in this world.
The magic is less reliable the less well known the less well known the target is to the caster. So if it's someone who has met Scarlet, then they have a greater means of tracking her. But if it's someone who has not met her, then
gnome.
There's a chance that it's not reliable magic.
The gnome knows much about detection magics, Zokek says. He is correct.
And there's usually a little bit of resistance involved, even if you don't know it's happening.
Weird.
Depending on the spell. Some spells, not so much.
Right. Well, what do you want to do?
Do we want to head into that temple? Or at least see if the Steel Shadows are still aggressively about?
It's probably a good bet that they are.
Yeah,
Well,
let's see. Let's see what else we can find, and yeah, there's many questions, and
Yes, because now that we can leave and we have Scarlet, who has a bit of target on her back, I think we should try and start leaving as soon as possible instead of waiting about.
I agree with this.
Alright, so there's still the dungeon below the church, the golem, or did you mean you're gonna leave with them?
No, I mean the actual, heading back into the church again.
Okay, so back into this place?
Yeah.
We're getting that golem one way or another.
Oh god! And
Look at this
that
way,
was
even,
LJ lights another cigarette to calm his nerves.
Alright, well, are you heading over there now?
I think maybe just to yeah, I guess. Unless anyone else is like, yeah, no, let's not do this.
I mean, it's a pretty bad idea from what y'all told me happened.
But it should be a lot more cleared out now.
I absolutely would not. I'm drawn on it because I absolutely would love to go down there and get the stuff that's in there that we know is in there.
We
At the
saw
same time, I
bars
also would
of
like to
gold,
get the
platinum, and
candle
silver.
and figure out what my bow is on a selfish
God.
note.
Oh god, treasure's on your mind. Oh no.
Treasure and a
Yeah,
completely underground, unexplored ruin.
I know you're killing me with this, but at the same time, I think about if the bow in my hand, if I can figure out what it does, it could be also useful in fighting the things to get to such treasure. But at the same time, I really, really, really want the treasure right now.
If we get the treasure,
God.
I can afford to buy things that will help me find out what your bow does.
I know, and
Oh,
that is
fuck.
why I'm weighing the risk because I do recognize there is also a solution on that end as well.
Fucking magic.
So
God.
I say we just
Oh.
start heading to the temple.
Let's
and
just go
if things
deal
go badly, we retreat.
I
Let's just
mean,
go
Val's
deal with their
chaotic
dome.
neutral. He's going to be following after Amir as like we're debating this, but he's actually already following you, walking the direction towards.
I'm just a loot goblin in real life.
walking towards the door. I'm having this discussion with you as we're walking towards the door to go do this.
Yeah.
Alright.
God.
How does
And
everybody else feel about this? I don't want to. I'm following my chaotic neutral thing here. So you guys,
I'm down. I'm down to check it out.
LJ follows with a lot of hesitation.
We're all too. We are too much a completionist, all of us. We're like an unexplored ruin. Not on my watch.
Wow, I think it's half the unexplored and then half the treasure to be gained. Like
I was gonna say,
Oh, yeah,
he-
we know.
he-
We know
we're
what's
all
in that
loot
wonderful
goblins.
Oh
the
yeah, Samuel
chest
wants
of
to do this.
platinum.
LJ does not. Oh, thinks
Yeah,
it's a bad
no.
idea.
LJ's looking at him and just going, or Val's looking at LJ and is like, it is a chest, and like holds his hand out as big of platinum. A chest.
Bars.
Okay, I would do it on one condition.
What's that?
When we get back to Candlehum, buy me some more damn cigarettes.
I will
As
do
these-
that, my friend.
As he's on his third one now.
Alright,
All
so
three in his mouth at the same time.
No.
so to get back to the church, I assume you're gonna go to here and then follow the path you found back into the rubble.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
imagine so.
Are you trying to be stealthy or are you just going?
I
hope
imagine
so.
we're gonna be stealthy.
Yeah,
Give
trying
me-
to sneak our way back because of
Give me some stealth checks.
How do we know how long? the
Oh,
walk
no.
will be roughly to get to there.
You'd probably guess about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
I rolled a 6. Hey.
Oh, I was thinking I would do my dark vision as well, so we didn't have a light source. Worst case, I can
alright.
cast it twice.
No, you all don't have the option to give your. Do you well, actually? Do you have the option to give your tokens dark vision and all that stuff now? Because I know they, I think, changed the way
No.
that works.
I
we don't.
think so.
All right.
God, am I the only one with below 10?
I didn't roll great, but yes.
Val's the only one who
Oh,
rolled
Eldritch.
great.
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
Eldrin didn't roll.
Yeah,
What is your passive perception?
31.
Because,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would have, yeah. And like I
Alright.
said, I was going to do Eyes of Night, so we're not walking around with a light.
The one thing I
So,
do well.
Luckily, you are not surprised.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
turn on light,
right,
turn on light, turn on light.
That we saw.
Oh, new map.
As you are going through the large open cave area, you would see, or hear actually, I don't think you'd see them, but you would hear several shadows moving up upon the group with the 31.
Quick question: before we left, would I have had access to grab a health kit or a medical kit to have on hand?
Little skit.
Where did you get a health kit from?
If anything on the ship or anything from
Onyx's
where...
corpse.
I mean, if there's something on the ship, like a health kit, then as long as the group is okay with it, you can take it.
I'm checking right now.
Onyx
I
had
don't
one.
see what's on the ship.
Yeah, just because I can use it as a bonus action with my fast hands. That's why for getting anybody up. That was something I wanted to make. I would want to make sure I had.
Yeah, I think Onyx has them.
Okay.
Which means they would have all been in the bag of holding, really.
Well,
Is it called a health kit or a medical bag?
Accurate.
It's a healer's.
Healer's kit.
But
Healer's
yeah, we put everything in the ship that was in the bag, including Nova. And
Alright, so
Onyx.
in that case, go ahead and do what you're going to do before I start this. Go ahead and take what you need to take and minus it from the ship and put it on your sheets. Anyone else taking anything?
Are you able to check and
I
see,
think I
like,
took stuff I wanted to
yeah,
take.
how many heal kits
Question
Onyx
is,
has? Because he might have been down to his last one.
did we bury the two?
No,
no,
we're taking
we're
we're taking
keeping
Onyx
Onyx.
back to Candleholm. So I don't know if we've had a chance to really role play what we're gonna do with Nova. But I assume we've got them laid out like in a cold place now. So
I
that-
think we did like a bloody, what's the thing I'm talking about? We did like a little retroactive
preserve
burial.
thing. Yeah. Oh, did we?
But
we
no,
said
but
we,
we
were,
did.
we said we were gonna role play it and we hadn't yet. So like I think
Yeah,
there's
it
room
got to the point
yeah.
where we kept going back and forgetting to do it. And we did it like
Yeah.
3 or 4 times. We were like, yeah, next time we
Here,
go back,
who's
we'll role
the,
play burial.
Here, I'll
Well,
Well,
give.
for Nova, yeah, we've only had like one chance with Nova, but this would have been our first chance with Onyx.
I'll
Oh yeah, no,
give
Onyx we haven't.
Mary access to Onyx's sheet if he wants to look at his stuff and move any of it off of his inventory.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I cannot see.
No one
Nobody
can
how
see
many
it.
yet.
charges of the
Yeah.
healer's
Oh,
kit?
okay.
waiting.
Probably
He's
not ready
waiting.
yet.
Yeah, he's waiting for all this he's waiting for all this inventory stuff to get sorted before he does it. He said.
I don't know if he even
Yeah,
has a
okay.
healer's kit.
He might have used them all up. He was
me
because
see.
Otto gave him
He
the
was
ones Otto
low.
had because he was getting low.
He has healer kits. Let's see.
'Cause I know the only thing worth from Nova would be the Periapta Rune Troja.
He had one healer's kit with 3 uses left.
Oh wow, is that
Okay.
all? Oh
Yep.
my.
Cool.
Okay.
Better than
Alright.
nothing.
At least
Yeah,
according
it's
to
3
his
more
sheet
than
here.
we had a moment ago.
Right. Cool.
So,
All right. So I've got that on me.
and yeah, you can see all his other stuff if you want to take anything from his sheet onto the ship or
Where is he stored?
There's only a
Under
select few
deceased
things I
Oh,
can
NPCs.
use
I see it. Okay. All right.
fast hands with. All right. Thank you. Sorry about that.
I think we're all ready now.
all right. So you said you gave everyone the dark vision?
Yeah. Because I can give it to 4 other people.
Yeah, I think everyone but me, right? You usually.
No, you.
Oh,
that's
we're
if we
short a
have
person. We're short a person today. Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, if it's a full party, I do everyone but you because you got the 120. But
It'd be like that. Oh, I just
but right now,
realized.
I can get everybody.
When I leveled up, I passed 100 hit points. Yay.
Fun.
Nice.
Probably gonna be the only one.
Your AC still at 20?
Yeah. That's not gonna go any higher. I have a shield and armor, plate armor.
I don't know if you had any proficiencies added up to it that increased on the last level up.
Oh, proficiencies don't increase AC.
No. No, they do not.
Proficiency in armor just makes it that you don't get like disadvantage.
Disadvantage and like a lot of stuff.
I thought
Like,
whenever
you
you
can't-
have like if you like increase your dexterity, that I thought that affects your
Dexterity.
it's
Oh,
easy.
not for plate though. Only for heavy armor doesn't do it at all. Medium armor only goes up to +2, and light
Plus-
armor full thing.
Isn't it +3 with the like a
Okay.
feat or something like that?
Oh
Yeah,
you can take feat
medium
and
armor
+3,
master.
but
Yeah,
normally-
yeah. There is for certain. There's certain feats for each armor that has a thing like that, and I think yes, heavy armor's like that.
Yeah, the heavy ones like you take 3 less bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage or something like that.
Yes, you increase your strength by 1, and while hitting bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic cores reduced by 3.
It's fun if you're fighting a bunch of goblins or something.
Yes, and then you are a tank.
He deals
So
3
I
damage.
need
He deals-
initiative
I always
rolls,
thought that. Yes, initiative roll. Quick.
and you guys can rearrange yourselves. You are walking towards the west. So you're going, you hear, or Otto, I think he's the only one who hears them in this direction. None of you see anything yet.
God, Andre, calm
I
down with
didn't-
the nat 20.
I didn't see your ping. In what direction?
Also, I'm pretty sure I
to the
gave
west of you.
LJ yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you did!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave you that last session, so you'd have an
No,
advantage.
did
Not
not.
that it helped.
You said walking towards the west.
Yeah, you are heading west, so the west is kind of the front.
Everyone's killing it with the initiative rolls.
Yeah, for the first time and going to be the only time. Oh, Rumpy's at normal. Rumpy's normal. I'm sorry, Rumpy has a +3 dex?
It's weird that I don't see your HP, but oh well. Alright, so the first act, as Otto hears this noise, is going to be a creature.
Oh.
Yeah, they go higher than mine, nat 20.
So something skulks about in the darkness. And it is doing something.
Oh no.
It's doing something. It's doing something.
AJ,
Oh, yep.
what's your
I am just refreshing quickly.
or
but,
LJ? Sorry, not AJ. LJ.
Oh,
You hear something for a moment as a creature suddenly appears in front of you, coming at
Oh.
you.
Oh, wow. Oh.
these
he looks-
guys.
He
Oh,
looks friendly.
I forgot we have past these things.
So
shit.
it is going to attack you with its psychic claws. It does have advantage because you did not see it when it attacked.
Did not
19 versus AC.
20.
Alright, so you managed to just get out of the way as it is going to try to make a check as a bonus action, and it vanishes.
What the fuck? Come on, stealth.
Anvir, you saw a creature attack up ahead suddenly, then vanish.
these things.
Well, I wanted to use darkness to our advantage, but against these things, that is not exactly an option.
True.
Sorry, I'm trying to open my character sheet, but it's being
So am I doing this attack?
hit it. Yes, I'm going to. Yeah, as an action, I'm just gonna cast the light spell.
Casting it on who? Or
I'll
where?
cast it just on, like, my amulet or somewhere.
Alright, so you put light on yourself. As you do, nope, nothing appears.
Oh.
That's fine. And then I was gonna reposition myself a bit anyway, and then I was gonna
Do
move
something.
up to here.
Alright, so as you move up to there,
Crusade, nothing happens.
several of them appear.
Oh no.
So you see 2 of them now. Anything else?
I will, as a bonus action, I'll do spiritual weapon. Ooh,
Oh.
no,
Alright.
I definitely missed, but it's out and about now. I'll just roll the damage so it takes the spell slot quickly. I'll place that, and that ends my turn.
Alright. So this one goes. He is going to look at you and begin chanting. And. Yeah. Anyone doing anything?
I cannot.
Alright.
Who did you say they were looking at?
Looking at Anvir.
Yeah, I will counterspell that.
Alright, so you counterspell him.
Since when do these bastards cast spells?
That caught me off guard too.
Since 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I had dropped counterspell or not when we leveled up.
Did you?
I did not.
Ooh.
That'd be the
fine.
yeah, good. That would who gets rid of counterspell?
Well, I mean, as someone who only gets to cast 2
Alright.
spells.
Does anyone have
Sure.
passive over 14?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
Alright, so if
Yeah.
you have
Like
over
3 of us, I
14,
think.
you would still see him there. But otherwise, he disappears.
Poof.
Where
I
was he?
guess
Sorry,
I'll
I'll just say.
leave him
Yeah.
out there stealthing. That is it for him. LJ.
Just realized I could use ambush. Whatever. I will attack and try to trip him.
Alright, so you do a tripping attack.
And there's the 29.
Yeah, 29 will strike, doing
11 plus
21 points of damage. Do you have a magical
Plus
weapon?
no, I don't. Yeah, it's not magical.
Alright, so that would
And-
be
Plus 5 added to it, by the way.
13 points of damage. Yeah, 13 points of damage as he seems to resist the attack. And a trip attempt. Which does nothing to him. He is seemingly unable to be knocked over.
Yeah, they don't even have legs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're
Damn it.
just kind of shadowy figures. Anything
tried.
else?
Yep, other attack.
Yeah, 23 would strike with the second swing, doing
damage.
8, which is 4 points.
God damn it.
Alright,
Here we go again. I believe that's something I can do.
Val.
Alright, I am gonna take my movement and I'm gonna use my cunning action to do a dash to about right here.
Oh, I could have done something. Oh, whatever.
And then I'm gonna take a shot at the. I'm gonna take my shots at the one next to LJ.
Alright, you fire up at the one next to LJ. Yeah, 25 would hit him with the first attack.
And sneak attack.
So that would be 22 points of damage as the arrow rips through him.
And my second shot.
Yeah, it's 32 at strike as well, doing another 8 points of piercing, which would wound him.
And that's my turn.
There is some more chanting in the shadows,
Oh no.
which I don't think anyone can counter this one.
Nah, if we didn't see it, no.
And your light goes out.
Oh,
I mean, that's honestly not the worst.
Just counterspelled the light spell.
The darkness
Just
spell.
Oh,
Or
magic
dispelled
spell.
it. Yeah.
Oh wait, is it darkness or just a spell?
He cast a darkness to get rid of your light, basically.
Oh.
Oh god. So
Oh.
none of us can see at all right now.
No, they just canceled each other out. It didn't do darkness.
oh.
Oh.
He did like a
Oh.
low level effect.
So we can see as with the dark vision, but these guys can do their hide thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you still have the dark vision.
I misunderstood. I thought you were saying he cast darkness.
And after doing that, he would fade away.
Oh, so I would have used my item interaction to unsheath my sword from the shield.
Okay. That is it for him, Otto. I think you can still see him, because his 19 doesn't beat your stealth or your passive.
Is there anybody that can?
I don't think so.
Haven't found them yet.
Val!
Let's- I'll try
What's
a,
up?
I'll try a guiding
I
bolt.
think you're the only one who could beat them.
Which one?
Yeah,
Hold on a
I can
second.
see them within 10 feet of me, and yeah,
That's good.
these things
just-
are these things
So-
are demons, right? Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
So-
just curious.
So, if the guiding light makes the creature glitter with a dim light, would that still work against these creatures? I thought only bright light worked against these creatures to reveal them.
I mean, I think the effect of guiding bolt still would reveal it.
That's why
Uh,
I'm asking Lou, was just to check.
I would have to see the spell. So yeah, it would give advantage. So it wouldn't light the creature up. It would be like a dim glittering light, but it would give advantage on the next attack against it.
Okay.
Yeah, the way.
I'm just trying to decide if that's worth. I think I'm actually just going to use my action. I'm going to pick up a pebble and cast light on it, and I'm going to hold it out to Ramti, and that will be my turn.
All right. This guy reappears. Okay. You hear some more chanting in the darkness.
Can't you run in front of them?
The light's about to go
Everyone
again,
rolled up
guys.
above me. Okay.
And he is gonna poof out the light.
Yeah, I wasn't able to. I assume we weren't able to see him.
Well, you saw him for a moment as he came out of stealth over here to cast his little darkness thing.
Oh, so we could have countered, but okay. All right.
You didn't. Well,
You said the
all right,
casting
sure.
speed
I
was
didn't think
casting
anyone
from
had a
it.
counter. Do you have a counter? You can counter it if you want.
Two of us have counters, but I don't know if I'll do it just for a light spell. So
Yeah. Yes,
Do
you
it
can
for
counter
the-
it if you want to. Because you would have heard him casting, and he would have been revealed when he did the spell.
I see. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind.
All right. He
When you
is
said we
gonna
heard the chanting in the darkness, I thought it meant
stealth
yeah.
again.
punk. I mean, I guess it is taking his action. So.
Oh yeah, he
Huh,
vanishes.
What is with the stealth?
Otto is the only one who can see him.
Calm down with the stealth, Shadow Demon.
Eldwin.
All right. Let's keep playing this game, I guess. I will cast light on my amulet.
Another
Okay.
one to be used.
Oh God!
Oh no! Oh, shit!
Yeah,
Okay, that was a joke.
he
Oh my
is
God.
apparently near you. But yeah, you can see him again. Anything else?
No, that was my action. So no, that's all I can do.
Oh, this is.
All right, Romty.
Oh.
I guess she'll swoop by and harry this one that's showing up in Otto's face.
All right, he is harried. That's it for her. Another demon is going to jump out of the shadows up here.
Oh, come on! It was a joke!
But roll very poorly. And
Yeah,
he is going to do another stealth to vanish.
Come on, man. So
It doesn't do very well, so you can all still see him. New round. This thing here is going to...
stuff in the shadows.
Okay, good. So he is out of the bright light, so he's going to do a stealth check. What's your passive perception?
To me,
Yeah.
10.
Alright, so now he vanishes, and he is going to attack with advantage. Oh, crit.
Fuck. Sure,
So that is going to be 33 psychic, as you are suddenly scared pretty badly by his claws ripping through your psyche.
God damn it.
Fine, it's only like a third of your HP.
I should do the thing that nullifies criticals. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, if you have that type of armor, but no, I don't think you do. So that
No.
would be it for the Shadow Demon, Anvir.
Yes, I think this is the best choice. Bonus action. I will swing at the like very nearly dead one.
Alright, with the,
Spiritual weapon,
yeah, 20 is gonna strike it,
12.
doing 12 points of force damage, and it is still alive, but yeah, looking pretty beat up at this point.
The bastard. And then... Action... You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the 3 near LJ.
That's
Alright, so there's an explosion of color,
Nice.
forcing them to make some dex saves. The first one is going to make it. The second one... Ooh, he's gonna make it too.
You
And
might not
the...
even need to put the concentration on.
And the third one makes it.
No,
Oh.
he is affected,
the-
so he's lit
Is
up.
that the nearly dead one?
That is, yeah. But
Oh
he
my
is
God.
he is
How
glowing.
all of the-
He's shedding light at least.
He's shedding dim light, which unfortunately doesn't stop their stealth ability.
Oh.
But at least we can hit him and
Yeah, he can't go invisible.
locate him.
I don't know if I even needed to put that timer like this guy's gonna survive a minute.
No, especially
That was just taking
Elder.
in their stealth abilities.
Alright, so this guy's gonna come over here. He had a 14, so I think... Well, hang on.
yes, that's recon passive.
Oh,
can-
no, but he, Can he stay out of the light? No, he can't. So he can't stealth there because of the light, so he's just going to attack you. He'll just come here since he can't stealth. 11 will miss as you turn around and keep him at bay.
And I will. This one?
The post or whatever it is.
Yep.
Alright. So...
And he took another action. And boom. Oh fuck.
Oh, no, unfortunately, the riposte would miss. LJ.
Did he have advantage? Oh, or was he not attacking the fairy fire one?
No, he was attacking the other
Gotcha.
one. But it is your
Yeah.
turn again.
I would now try to attack the fairy fire one.
Alright, so that is an advantage. Yeah.
25.
Yeah, 25 will strike. Hitting with the shield blade to do 13. Which will destroy him. You no longer need your concentration.
Glad. Pulling all the weight, guys.
And I'm in move. I got. I will attack this one that failed the stealth.
Alright, so you swing up at that one with the second attack. Ooh, 11 is going to miss as he dodges out of the way.
And here we go again. Another 2 attacks.
Oh, action surge. Alright, so you spend your action surge to swing again.
Oh.
Ooh, 12 is unfortunately going to miss, but 25 will land on the third one for 8. Or 4, I guess, because it's a non-magical weapon. Anything else, LJ?
I'm assuming since the trip attack did absolutely nothing, grapple won't do anything. So yeah.
These things seem insubstantial. Like, even their claw hits are hitting your psyche. They're not actually cutting you. Val, you see
melee attack.
AJ getting sort of mobbed by a bunch of them, as well as several within your ranks now.
Oh, Edge.
Yeah.
Or
My
Val.
name is too confused. Our names are too small.
No, I'm
My real
actually,
name and his character.
LJ.
Well,
I'm gonna take my first shot at this guy next to Eldwin that's almost done and try and take him out.
yeah, I haven't asked LJ his
This guy?
actual name.
Yeah.
Okay. So you take aim, firing at him.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Nice.
Crit.
I meant to do Hunter's Mark on him. Oh no, I wasn't gonna use Hunter's Mark. Never mind. I wasn't. Never mind. Just I was debating on that before. So yeah, just
Well, 33 will hit for 20 damage.
Nice.
and then the
Tearing
sneak
into him.
attack. Which do I roll that twice for the sneak
Yes.
attack?
Yes, because it
Okay.
would be doubling the dice. So another 11.
16.
Is it?
He rolled it twice, 5 and 11.
Oh, 16. Okay.
Yeah.
That would wound him.
36 damage, Jesus.
And
Nice.
then I'm gonna take my second shot at him.
Now the critical. Let's go.
That would kill me. Almost.
Oh, wow.
No, not
Almost.
quite. Not another crit.
That is another strike. Or 10.
For 10. Yeah, I can't wait till I get sharpshooter.
Alright, he's looking pretty badly wounded. Anything else?
And then I'm actually going to use my movements to just go 30 feet here amongst the rocks, and I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
And
Alright.
Not a good stuff.
no, not 20.
No, well, but for a 12, that's only what? I rolled a 6, yeah.
So this one is going to attack you, Eldwin.
Alright.
But he will miss, luckily. Otto.
Let's do some tentacle rod action against the one in my face.
29 will strike with the first. For 4 bludgeoning. 21 will strike for another 4. And 18 will strike for another
Nice.
2. Okay.
So 14 total?
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
8 on the
14.
first one.
Yeah. And that.
You only said 4 out loud, so I just wanted to make sure.
I got the 8.
Gotcha. And so yeah, he's I guess. Yeah.
Alright, so con save on that. But I think he actually made it.
Well, poop. All right.
Just like
That's I think. Let me see.
So he avoids getting wrapped up in the tentacle rod.
And let's do Sanctuary on myself.
Alright, so you chant casting Sanctuary as a bonus action using a first level spell.
That's my turn.
The one you swung at is going to try to go 5. You can't oppie him, right?
I'm not holding no weapon. Well, I'm holding the tentacle rod.
So he's going to move out of the light.
So can I oppie with a tentacle rod? It's a weapon, isn't it?
it'd be just hitting up.
I don't think it is, because I think you use an action to do an effect. I don't think there's like an actual, weapon damage and everything, if I remember.
Okay.
This rod is a magic weapon.
While holding the
Action
rod.
to direct the tentacles.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I mean,
I try to beat him. I try to lash him with it, but of course, it's
On a hit, the tentacle deals 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
is there a It says it's a magic. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not sure if there's base stats for it.
Well, it says the damage.
It's fine. I don't hit very hard anyway. It's not going to change the battle.
All right. So he's gonna move up to Val and try to disappear into the shadows using stealth. 16.
I actually have a passive of 16, but even if he disappeared, wouldn't I still see him with my blind vision or blind sight?
Yes, I believe you would. So he's just going to attack you with claws. Oh. So he does crit you, but only for 17 psychic, luckily, as he did not have his advantage attack. So that is it for him. Eldwin.
Alright. I will. Let's see. When I get to Val. I will take 2 slices on this Shadow Demon right here. First one is going to be Booming Blade.
Alright, so you go at him with your rapier. As there is a loud boom
Before I
from
do
the
it.
attack.
Can I move before I do that?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll move here. 15 to get there. Then I'll do it.
So you can't. Well, I don't know. No? I guess you wouldn't be able to see this guy or you would be able because he attacked. Yeah, 24 would strike, or 26 with the flank, doing thunder damage. So they seem to be less affected, taking only 3 thunder, but 12 piercing from the magical weapon. I assume your blade is magical, right?
Yep.
15, very, very much wounding him, even more, but he's still
Still up?
holding on, yeah.
Alright. In that case,
Oh,
never mind.
he dodges to the side. Anything else?
Nope, that is it for my turn.
Alright, Ramti.
You beat it.
You are muted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, she'll just harry the one that's in Val's face.
Alright, so she flies over as this thing is attacking Val, suddenly screeching at it, maybe surprising it a little bit, momentarily distracting it. The Shadow Demon over here.
What is going to do?
So he is within the light. I guess he's just going to keep attacking because he can't get away. So he goes for the
He was
flank.
actually outside of the light. 'Cause he was 20 feet.
Was
He
he?
was 25.
Oh, I guess he was.
Just been bordering it.
Alright, so if he's outside the light, he is going to try to stealth.
God damn it.
I'm too honest for my own.
How dare you do this to me?
Look, I've done it to
there's-
my detriment before.
Sadly, there's no easy way to check that. Oh, but you didn't roll very well. Can you see an 11?
No.
Alright. He's like just standing there. He didn't even do anything. Like, where'd he go? He's just like,
was
huh?
a 10.
Everyone else is just looking
Jump
at you
scare.
like,
Oh no!
Where is he? Where is he?
Where'd he go? He's like just standing there. He didn't even stealth.
He's right in front of you.
Ooh. So yeah, he jump scares you for 36 psychic.
Ooh. Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
fuck.
think you're
yeah,
wounded now.
Ooh. There's
Uh,
some
but
crazy
36?
crits in.
Hope your flank was worth it, Eldwin. Just kidding. It's fine. That's it for him though. New round. This guy is dead. Anvir.
Just checking, are you actually wounded now, LJ? Because you've taken like 60 damage now.
I believe so. I need to do something.
Yeah, he would be wounded. He keeps getting crit.
I'm going to bonus action. I'm actually not going to swing at the guy the weapon's on, and instead move it over here and attack the guy directly next to me.
Alright. So
Yeah,
it comes
fine, wounded.
flying over at him.
I'm
I am
close to mid-death.
You know what? Screw it. I'm going to use the story point. I want to hit him.
Alright. Yeah, 23 would strike him.
Imagine if that still didn't hit.
11. I would have been sad.
He goes down.
Good.
Man.
I will action. Yeah, people are getting hurt. I'm gonna cast. I'll do Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh,
Alright.
oh wow. That total health is like 35 HP.
So
Look,
the
I can help you
area
out.
is filled with dim light.
Oh.
Doesn't help us that much with them, but otherwise.
Yeah, it doesn't actually. I don't think it dispels the bright light.
It's dim, yeah.
Yeah, that would be very unhelpful.
No, it just produces. It doesn't change the light of anything around it.
Alright, this thing.
Move closer to Val.
Yeah, actually, before I end my turn, I will take just a step like that so everyone's in.
This one is going to.
This attachment rolls another fucking crit.
He's gonna disengage.
No, you cannot.
Oh, he's gonna try to. So
He's gonna
you,
get ahead.
so you are gonna spend your reaction and go for him. Yeah, 24 would land a hit as he tries to disengage, doing 4 points of damage, but that stops his movement, right?
Yes, his movement becomes 0.
Alright, so he is gonna turn around and attack you instead.
Oh fuck.
But
Oh,
he
no.
will miss. LJ.
I will retaliate and hit him.
Yeah. Yeah, 21 strikes as you slash with your extended shield for 6 points of damage. Anything else?
Yes, I hit him again for 24.
Yeah, 24 will strike a second time, doing 7 points of damage.
Aha! I got you now.
And that's it for you?
Yep.
Alright, Val.
Alright, I am gonna use my feline agility and disengage from this guy in front of me.
Oh, I see.
For some reason I have TJ instead of LJ, but that I have to change that.
I'm gonna take myself.
Well, to be fair, ask him,
J.
Alright, so you rush
ask
up
him his
north.
name and he'll probably tell you.
And then, how do you do that beacon thing again for the logo? It's right click and then left click.
To do what?
Where you can show your pinpoint. Like if I was wanted to show you I was hitting or attacking.
Oh,
Yeah,
you just
that.
click and hold. Left click and hold.
Okay, all right, I got you. So I'm gonna. There we go. And I'm gonna take longbow shot at that guy right there, LJ.
Alright.
That's this one.
Yeah, 24 will strike with the first shot. Doing 13 piercing.
Ooh.
And 4 sneak. Alright. That would wound him.
Second shot.
Yeah, 23 strikes as another arrow hits him. Doing another 9 points of damage. Okay.
Why is it always made with a non-magical weapon?
Because you don't choose to have one.
I want my armor.
Is it not minusing your arrows when you shoot? Doesn't look like it is.
Not.
Okay. Here,
I
let
need to
me...
add that into the thing. So yeah.
well, I can.
One, so tell me.
That is 3. What is it? What round are we on right now? Round 3. That is 6 arrows.
Here, well, there's a way you can set it so it'll just do it as
So
part of
it'll
the
remove
macro.
it as a macro.
What's the what does that say? Unhel's arrows? What's that called?
I
can't
no,
see.
I've abbreviated. That's those magic can't be destroyed.
Unbreakable.
Oh, unbreakable arrows.
It's the
Oh,
great,
okay.
yeah, unbreakable.
Okay. Because yeah, if you copy that name, open up the longbow +3 and paste it into the ammunition part of it.
Okay, I see.
I think you have to do that. The up arrow on chat.
And now I
No,
think
he's probably not using an attribute macro. He's
Here,
probably
let
just
me-
using an attack macro on the front page.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do the up arrow thing.
is it working now?
I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
You might have to do the attribute thing.
I've noticed mine stopped working in most of the games in the past week or so, Lou.
So
You know-
cool. 20B, 20.
Yeah.
Like, are you seeing that I can manually keep track of it? Like, whenever I drop it down, Lou? Can you see that I've dropped it in there down to 14 right now in my thing, or do you?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to see if I can set it up to work right, but yeah, for whatever reason, it's doesn't look like it's working for some reason. Well, all right. That's unfortunate.
Question.
Okay.
Question, Mr. DM.
Yeah.
I know it's past my turn, but could I use my bonus action to second wind?
Yeah, that's fine.
Ooh.
Alright, well, I'm not sure why it's not working. Let me try one more thing. Nope. Alright. So that's it for Val. The Shadow Demon is dead. Otto, what are you gonna do?
I think I'm gonna cast Goldening Bond on LJ, Eldwin, and Val. Oh, I think I can do 4 now, can't I?
You can, yeah, with the level up to 9.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll give Anvir the 4th. And I still have Sanctuary on me, so I'm going to get brave and come over here and give a flank for LJ.
Oh,
All
cool.
right. So,
And
Yeah, that's cool.
that's, I think, all I've got.
all right, your turn ends. Shadow Demon down here is gonna go.
Oh, my emboldening
for...
bond and the ammo tracker worked.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's good at least. So this guy's gonna come over here at Romty. He is going to attempt a stealth.
She's 10 feet up and invisible, but I mean, I assume he can still reach her.
Yeah, he would be able to reach her at 10 feet. He hears her, so you'd have disadvantage, but I think his
That
advantage would
negates.
cancel it out.
Honk.
What's her passive perception?
Great question. I have no idea.
Pretty tell me
Okay.
it's the same as
Probably
Let
like
me
10.
find her character sheet. Hang on.
I'm guessing it doesn't beat a 16.
Probably not.
I'm sorry, I don't have her character sheet up, so I gotta. It's loading.
And what's the same as Otto's?
It doesn't. Passive perception is only 10.
Alright, so she is clawed for 14 psychic, which unfortunately I think takes her down.
Yeah. If
So
she'd
she
gotten
goes-
if she'd gotten the Twilight Sanctuary turn,
Just
before,
as the shielding
before
was
that, she
about
might
to
have
get around
survived
her, yeah.
it. Yeah.
So he
Damn.
jumps up and she goes, ah! And then just poofs away. And
I have
he
the
is
same
going
passive
to...
perception as Romty.
Can't stealth again, but he's going to move up this way. Eldwin. And I think he is no longer harried at this point.
Who attacked him?
Well, didn't it get back to her turn?
No, not yet.
Oh, when was her turn at?
After mine.
Romty, I mean?
After Ramty's was actually now. Yeah.
That's what I thought, like right before
Okay.
Eldwin.
All right.
Yep.
So,
Oh,
Eldwin,
I
what are you
thought
going to do?
I am. Can't make it over there. I'm going to move up 10 feet. And I'm going to take 2 stabs on it. First one, booming, emboldening.
Alright. Yeah. So, plus a d4, plus 1.
Nice.
Yes, 19 will strike with the first booming stab. For 10 points of damage, which
That's great.
very much wounds it. Bringing it to near death. Or wait, is it near death? No, it's not near death yet. I lied. It's still just wounded.
All right, fix that, Eldwin. Make him near death.
Got it.
Second strike does
or better death.
7. That puts him. What does that put him at? Yeah, that would put him just at the cusp.
There we go.
That it for you, Eldwin?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Alright, this one does not like your light, so it's gonna come down and attack you.
Oh wait, I believe if I'm correct from Sentinel, I can't attack them.
He didn't make
Yeah,
the threat.
if you spend
Oh yeah,
your
because he's
reaction.
second. Yeah, nice.
I will use my reaction.
Alright, so you go
Sorry.
for him.
So I think that stops his movement right there. So 17.
It's
yeah,
weirdly
s-
worded. You only stop its movement if its movement is what caused the
So-
attack.
You would hit him with a 17, but even if you did stop his movement, he still is next to Eldwin.
6, I believe.
So 6 points. But he will angrily turn towards you and attack you instead.
Hey.
19?
Fuck you
Oh my
now.
goodness.
No.
Alright, so you just barely dodged that one.
So I get
New
stricken
round,
down.
Anvir.
Okay. God. I will bonus action spiritual weapon the weak one.
Alright.
Maybe you can kill him before his turn.
Whip
That's
fight.
the hope.
Yeah, 27 will hit
Uh,
him.
Probably, since it counts as magical.
10 will not kill him, though. But he is
Aw.
still very wounded.
I'm gonna kill him when I get to my phone anyway.
I will.
Yeah, he just gets a turn, another turn. Is the only reason.
Yeah.
He's probably got a fairly high chance of surviving this, but or at least saving against it. But I'll do a sacred flame.
Alright, Sacred Flame with a dex save.
We really need to
Oh,
get
yeah.
Elder
I
yet.
figured he'd probably succeed on that.
He jumps out of the way of the Sacred Flames. Alright. For his turn, he is going to go after Leo again.
Cool.
But luckily,
No.
we'll miss you. LJ.
Cool. Retaliate by hitting him. Plus 1-7.
You just spent
Yes.
your reaction.
27 will strike. No, he's just attacking.
He's
Oh,
retaliating.
sorry.
uh,
I misunderstood.
But there's a difference between retaliate and repulse.
Yeah, no, that's
Well,
my
So
well,
bad.
that will
depending
kill
on-
him.
Hey!
Love to see it.
And I will turn towards. Actually, I will go here and get that advantage. And I will use emboldening bond on this.
Alright, plus a d4. Yeah, 29 will strike. Doing another 9 points of damage. Alright.
This is my magical.
Alright, so 4 points.
We really need to get him a magical longsword.
Alright, Val.
Loot the one off Onyx.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got
I
plus
put Onyx
two.
has a longsword of magic.
It's
Plus two, I believe.
Yeah,
I'm going to
and a
use
plus two
my
kill.
Oh, I need to get
bonus
that.
action or cunning. I'm going to cunning action dash. I'm going to get myself to right here, and then I'm going to take 2 shots at this guy.
Alright, so you let loose 2 arrows to the south. Yeah, 23 strikes him with the first one. Doing 13. And 4 sneak. Yeah, 19 will strike on the second one. Doing another 10. Which will put him to wounded.
Wow.
Anything else?
That is all I can do.
Alright, Otto.
Yo,
I don't think Val's in range for that temp.
Oh,
possibly
here we go.
on the edge.
He's at 35 feet.
And
Yeah, he is.
can I see what side? Sorry. This,
Can you
Also,
what?
was 15 the max.
Yeah,
Can
I
I
was gonna
see-
say, is she lagging hard for everyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little robotic. Did you say, can you see him?
Oh,
not hearing me?
I
We-
kind of
No,
heard
know.
that.
you're cutting out hard.
Mr. Roboto.
I kind of heard you there.
I didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
You're robotic
No, I
glass.
think I kind of
It's
heard
like
you
when you're
laugh
on a-
there.
It's like when you're on a phone call with really bad reception.
Or one of those
Like
fans
whenever
where you
back when
hear it.
dial up.
But yeah, what are you gonna shoot at him or?
Sure.
It might have been like a delayed thing or something. I don't know.
Let's see here. This is psychic damage. Let's try this. All right, let's play with a new spell.
So, psychic lance.
Alright, so you fire a bunch of psychic energy at him.
Watch him save with an 18.
Int save. Oh, so that
Still
is
half. Wait,
That
14.
will-
half?
14. Yeah.
Alright, so he takes 14 points as a bunch of psychic energy strikes him. And he looks angry at Otto now. Anything
And
else?
then- I'm just trying to remember. That is.
An action. Okay, never mind. That's my turn.
Okay. What you gonna do? He's gonna come up at Otto and try to claw you. Ooh, 19? I think would get you. Doing 8 psychic, which is absorbed by your temp. Eldwin.
Alright. If it ain't broke, booming blade with emboldening.
What flank?
Okay. So plus 3, 17, 19 will strike. So there is an explosion of thunder for 1 and 13, so 14 points, putting him to badly wounded as you stab.
Right?
And 22 or 24 will strike again, doing another 9, which brings him down.
Hey. Rip his tongue.
So he is done. New round, Anvir.
Andre, kill him.
Or my turn ends. I would move 5, 10, 15, 25 to here.
Okay.
Thought it would be so funny to send on you.
I will. Sorry. Bonus action. I'll move the spiritual weapon and whack him.
Wow.
Alright. Also, there is a mark for spiritual weapon just to keep the timer, just for future reference.
Oh god, I always forget to put it on because it's not concentration, so I don't think about the markers.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, but just to
Yeah.
help with the timer, because you still have plenty of time on this. Yeah, 25 will strike him.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do the Twilight Sanctuary one too.
Yeah, I made a mark for that too, so that'll
Yeah.
time that. But alright, so you hit him. That one is a little bit more precedent because you usually try to use that after combat, so it's good to know how much is left on it. But yeah, you would strike him for 9, which would wound him.
And then for my action, I'm gonna use Emboldening Bond and Hitting Bolt.
Alright, plus 2 to the attack. Whacks him for yeah, 17 will strike with the guiding bolt.
19, yeah.
Or 19, doing 26 points of damage.
They're vulnerable to radiant. How did we not figure this out earlier in this combat?
They're shadow demons.
It's the first time they've been hit by radiant damage.
Damn it!
That's why I tried to do Sacred Flame instead of Tolbadette, because I knew they would. Because we fought them before, I know they take
I
damage.
forgot
from
that. Yeah. I
Alright,
forgot
so that kills off the last one, and the group is safe, at least for now. What do you want to do?
I have a quick question. Because I went down this combat. Onyx had a longsword plus 2. So, if given the long rest, when we roll it up, if I went to Uval and asked them,
No
How
flashbacks.
yeah, flashbacks.
No flashbacks.
Oh.
That's why I was asking before you guys left if there was anything you were taking.
I didn't know he had a longsword plus 2 until now.
All right.
I'll
Well,
get it when I get
I
back.
mean, you guys, you're
we-
pretty close to the
we-
base. You could go back and grab it.
We've put the body someplace safe, so we can still we're going to return to them and give them a burial and everything anyway. It's just a matter of whether we go back now or not. Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been out here at this point? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you're probably about 20 minutes from the base, so you could just go back if you want. It's not that far. Do you want to try to collect the essence off these things? Does anyone have
Sure.
Arcana or Alchemy?
No, both.
Arcana.
Alright, so Otto does a pretty good job, taking a few minutes. And Val, I assume, is going to try to get his unbreakable arrows back.
Yes, I'm going around doing collections.
So we'll at least try to pass 10 minutes. Because you can get all those back as long as you have 10 minutes, unlike normal arrows, which you only get half rounded down.
Right, yeah, I wait till if 10 minutes pass with no problems.
Alright, so yeah, you do pass the 10 minutes, so you get your arrows. You would also get some Shadow Demon Essence. What do you have? 5? So 200 gold pieces of Shadow Demon Essence.
Nice.
Question: do we still have the bag?
Yeah, it's got I think 2 days left on it. We emptied it though, but we do have it with us. Should we?
It does sound like there might be more shadow demons somewhere out in the darkness beyond. Luckily, none of them seem to have noticed you all over here. At least not yet.
Okay.
Turn the light out.
Alright, so the group is...
Don't turn the light out. What?
Then they'll see us from further.
Yeah, true.
So the group is going to go back to the base real quick. Because you're pretty close still.
So, I mean, if we're... I think that... I think this group is... are we looting our comrades? Is that what we're no scruples. This is for the good of the group, right?
Great, they're good.
Yeah.
So Nova's body has an amulet, did you say?
Pirapa rune Kojo.
I'm thinking maybe I need to change my alignment to neutral good instead of low.
Yeah, I think my alignment changes too. But I am lawful neutral, so.
The way I end up playing this character.
I mean, Val's just all for it. I mean, Val's chaotic neutral. If it's for the greater of the if everybody's all right with it, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, let's
All
go
right.
for it.
All right, so I'm gonna.
It's not the first great.
The only thing I ask is that when we do lay our comrades to rest, let's put shields and swords and stuff in with them, even if it's not the magic versions. Like, let's,
Now that we mention it, if we're at the base, maybe we steal his shield as well.
So it's about 8:40 at this point when you get back to base.
AM or PM?
AM. Still early.
Jeez, that'd be such a long walk.
Yes, it's at 20 minutes and now it's not time.
Okay, let's quickly just loot the hell out of Onyx and then we'll go.
All right, I'm gonna put in chat what he has. Well, this is Nova's item is the first item, and then the rest is he's actually Onyx has several magic items.
So, if no one's gonna take it, I'm gonna take that longsword +2 and the Pirapa of health.
I would gladly take that shield.
Yeah, take the shield. I was thinking either you or LJ for the shield. Val.
Well,
I already have a
so LJ's you have your sword shield combo, right?
Yeah.
So you're just
But
gonna
LJ,
keep
this is a
your
plus-
yeah.
This is a +2 shield, LJ.
I have a question for
It's a
Raven.
custom-made shield.
Is if a +2 shield, is it a +2 shield because it's magical, or is it just a really nice shield?
It's magical shield.
Yeah.
I can't use it. All right.
I'm just gonna take that then.
Val, would you like the crossbow and crossbow bolts? I know you prefer the bow, but
Yeah, I'd rather just keep the longbow just because my strength with my carrying capacity. I'd rather have space for other stuff.
all right. LJ, will you put the crossbow bow and crossbow in our inventory? Because Garo or Dosha might use that later, or someone else.
So I'm gonna put it on items in the ship.
Yeah, in the ship. And then the luck stone is obviously good for anyone. So anybody
quick
still
question.
have an available attunement slot?
Just a quick question, because I'm pretty sure it isn't, but +2 shields are not attunement, right?
Correct.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
Yeah.
they were.
I think the
No,
Periath, the health, and the luck stone are the only attunement items in this list.
Yeah, the only thing with the shield with it being magical is with fast hands. If it was just a non-magical shield, I could with non-magical items use them as a bonus action. So as a bonus action of regular shield, I could dawn and doff it instead of having to use an action to dawn and doff it, and always could, if ever in a situation, need to put it on and take a dodge action to stand away if ever in a weird situation. But it's magical, I can't use it. So
Oh, you can't. Okay.
yeah, because it's a magical item. So
Okay.
with fast hands, any magical item, it doesn't fit within my fast hand categories.
Okay.
I got
Well-
the arrows working,
Anvir, did you say you were taking the shield?
the
Thank
ammo
you.
thing. Yeah.
So anytime I hit I'm gonna give that a try right now.
Yeah, if you click damage, it'll minus an arrow. Or actually, I think if you click attack, it minus one, right?
Let's see, I
Dear
just
me,
hit that.
for I now have a
and now
20
it's-
AC.
Look at that. Awesome.
Oh, we both have high
Good
HP
shot.
then. Do
Yeah.
I see Uval? Is he
what?
nearby?
You might
Oh,
want to
I'm
keep
sorry.
the total as 20, just so you remember you can collect up to 20 after the battle,
Yeah.
assuming you have the 10 minutes.
Yes, I'll keep that on there. Boom.
But
That's
yeah, okay, so you took the longsword and the shield off his sheet. You left
And
the
I'm pretty
crossbow.
sure- I'm pretty sure the gloves of thievery and the ring of spell refueling ring and the bag of holding. I think those are all his infusions.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Question, do I see Uval nearby?
Who?
Uval.
Uvlo? He is on the ship. He's rarely at camp. So if you're on the ship, then yes, you'd see him.
I'm assuming so.
Yeah, he's probably looking at the control panel, taking some notes.
I will go up to him and say, "Hey, Uval, I have a trick question. As it seems
Oh god,
you are
what?
a
Who's there?
inventor." Oh, hi. My name's Leo. Good to meet you.
Says we've met.
Oh,
yes,
that's your name!
What's what can I do for you, friend?
See, I have no idea who made this shield of mine. It's retractable braid shield. So I'm
Says,
wondering
yes.
if you would be able to take out the blade of it and replace it with this blade as I pull out the one sword plus two.
He says perhaps given some time. It's an interesting design. I couldn't do it quickly, but maybe, as I said, given some time, I could figure something out.
What's your time frame if you had to guess?
Well, I probably would want to wait until we get back to Candle, as I'm pretty busy ferrying gnolls around currently. But once I'm back at Candle, I guess it would be a few days to a week.
Okay, thank you.
Nods and says, yes, of course.
Now, this is a question for the DM. Could I keep my shield, the blade in my shield retracted, and still use the long sword plus two and the shield?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it would still weigh as much as a longsword and a shield, so it would weigh a little bit more than the shield, but yeah, you could keep it retracted and use your other hand to, just use the sword, that's fine.
absolute worst case, if you wanted to, you could leave it behind for now, and I could just give you my shield because I just took the +2 one.
Would give him. To be fair,
Well,
he did say he's knowing being a ferryman to their nose.
Yeah.
So
Oh
he
no,
thought
no,
it
no!
was enough time anyway.
I just meant like so you're not carrying around this extra weight.
I've been carrying around this extra weight for years now.
Fair.
It's like a. God, I'm trying to think of a. It's like something that you carry and you don't even notice it's there.
Would you
Oh, I
like to?
have my amulet.
Would you like to introduce her soon, Miri?
I was just asking because of your question earlier. I'm indifferent. I'm fine
Oh,
either way.
I had thought the group was gonna go back to Candle, but we
Well,
could.
I think after this little trip, I think we should just go ahead and go back to Candle.
I mean, we
We're
can.
not gonna go on into to explore the ruins.
I mean, do you guys want to? Because, like, again, we're going to be doing the same thing. We're going to be going through demons, we're going to be going through trolls, and we're going to be going through the...
We could just start heading back. I'm just a loot goblin.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
all. Player is all for going where we were already headed. I thought we only came back to the ship because we remembered that there was goodies.
Yeah, I think it would be
Come on,
good to
Doc.
also kind of regroup and resupply, because even they've said we're low on supplies, have food and stuff.
Yeah,
like-
but I can support the food if I know I have to. I
Yeah.
have a spell that would let me feed a bunch of people.
Yeah, it is quite a ways journey to go back to Candle from here, so I don't know if you do go back to Candle if you're gonna be back here
If I come
anytime
back here.
soon,
Can
if ever.
we check in with?
But I'm in no
Darrow.
mean trying to hurry you back to Candle. I was just thinking you would be, which is why I wanted her character sheet ready. But we could
No,
try to
well,
introduce her
personally-
character here.
Well, the only
personally would
reason
like
I
to go to
asked-
Candle just because
yeah.
I'd like to get some things done too.
The only reason I asked was because you had mentioned it at the start of session, and I thought Otto would stay behind now if we're going back to the ruins now,
Well-
if you were planning to introduce her.
My thought, yeah, I mean, if we wanted to, I could say Otto might go looking for his brother-in-law, maybe as like a side thing at this point. And yeah, that might be a good reason for this new character to show up. Maybe he wants to find out more about what happened to his sister.
Also, could we ask Dosha and Garo whether any of the Knoll soldiers that have already been ferried here, if there's any kind of quartermaster or somebody who would have some supplies that might have a healer's kit or so for Val?
They probably wouldn't have a healer's kit.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the only people who probably would be the Steel Shadow, but yeah.
Let's go kill them. No, I'm just kidding.
If
Alright,
you were on
guys,
good
as
terms
a
with
char-
them.
Okay, as a player, I actually am totally down to go fight the demons and explore the ruins. As a character, he's not. He's chaotic. He doesn't care. He's happy to go, but he's not necessarily like gung ho. So I don't know. What do you guys? What? Everyone vote. How you feeling?
All in favor of going to the chapel, say aye.
I mean, you could just type
Alright.
it in the chat. It's probably easier than trying
That's
to figure
also
out.
true.
Just
Type chapel or
Everyone
candle.
type aye.
Chapel or candle. Everyone
Yeah.
type chapel or candle.
I'm going out of pure selfishness.
Oh, I think it's set.
It's already the majority vote.
Poor Val.
I
The
know.
Luke
Hey,
Goblins
again,
have it.
hey, I'm not like, hey, it's totally of pure selfishness of wanting to unlock the legendary bow thing. I do not care if we go back for this thing. I'm totally cool with it too. I just
Okay.
wanted to vote true to what I was thinking. So I figured
Sure.
we'd be going to the chapel anyway. So
All right.
I'm good. Let's do this.
Yeah,
Chapel.
there's no real wrong answer. It just depends on
Right.
what you guys want to do.
Exactly.
I mean, there is obviously the dangers of this place because, yeah, you got Steel Shadow and demons and trolls and golems, but
So as you guys finish up with like kind of equipping at the ship and you're about to head back out, Otto would come
Oh.
and say, guys, I think
I'm gonna stay here with Uvlo for a bit, and then once he's done with the moving of troops, I think I'm gonna go find go back to where we found I've forgotten my own person's name already.
It was
Thorin or
Thorin.
something. Yeah. Okay.
Thovin Rockseeker.
Thovin, that's right. Okay, yeah. So, and I'm going to take off my shield, which was on loan from Onvir, and give it back to you.
Thank you.
What
Now
shield
I
is
have to
that?
choose Sentinel.
Oh, the Sentinel shield.
Now you have to choose between the extra AC
Like
and
plus
the
2 or the
perception.
crazy
'Cause
perception.
you are our new perception dude.
Oh no.
Eldrick goes over to Otto, wings down to their height.
Oh, let's do a quick 10-minute. You guys can keep going, but I'm gonna use the restroom.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had to.
Good luck. Good luck, my friend, of finding your whatever the name is. I'm terrible with remember names. Good
I
luck.
don't remember either.
Also,
We met
if
him
you-
once and he was kind of a dick.
Yeah. Also, if you were to ask, LJ stands for Leo Jr.
Okay.
He wants to know what?
LJ stands for Leo Jr., which did we not know that? Did we not
No.
know that already? Oh, you
No,
hadn't told us out in character? Okay.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute, guys.
Yeah, but if you were to ask, that's what that means.
Okay, now. Which fucking shield am I using?
Question: If I use the +2 shield, would I get a +4 to my AC? Is that how
You
that-
would get a +2 because you're already using a shield. So you'd go up to 22.
Oh, shit.
Also,
It's a
could one
shield
of
that functions as normal to AC +2. It's kind of like getting +2 armor or something.
Oh shit.
if none of you are carrying or if none of you are claiming the Luckstone, would one of you please put it in your inventory and carry it in your pocket? And I don't know, offer it to new people you encounter along the way.
I might. I think I can.
What the?
Here, I can take the Luckstone if you guys want me. If nobody's still grabbing it.
Yeah, if you have an open slot, I mean, it
Yeah,
helps
I've got
everyone.
one slot, and I've got that. Actually, I've got
So,
damn, what is it? Amulet, the time amulet or everything. I've never used it. Does anybody want that thing?
What is it?
It's the amulet. You use it once per day for a +10 charge on an attack. Clockwork amulet, yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
+10. It is you automatically roll a 10.
which should be
Automatically
helpful.
roll it.
But then you still add your modifier, so yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Even though the DM's not here, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave my extending shield on the ship, and if Uval has time, I would ask him to research it, know more about it, and I will ask for that +2, making my AC plus 22.
Nice.
I suppose.
Yes, you have a choice between 20 AC or Otto. Or Otto's perception.
I don't think. What are you like? 28? What are you going to be with the shield?
22.
Oh, 22. Gosh, I thought. Okay.
Really? I thought you were higher.
Still, 22 is really fucking good.
It's not
Right.
Otto level.
Otto is just an anomaly.
23. Sorry.
Yeah.
23 is very good.
With the shield,
Yeah, well, I
you won't
don't
be
know.
Otto's level, but you,
Fucking what is it? I don't have observant and expertise. That's the
Right,
problem.
exactly. Yeah, you could easily get to up there with where Otto was if you dedicated an ASI and a dip into rogue to it.
so I'm gonna add that shield to my character sheet now, and then I can tell the DM when he gets back. Is it called shield plus? When I type in shield +2, nothing comes up. Well, when I type shield, it comes up. What is
Yeah.
this?
I've actually
Yeah,
noticed that
same.
before too. I think you have to do. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's fine.
So I have a 22 AC. Nothing's gonna hit me. Except for a crit.
Well, okay,
Doesn't
I
actually
have
change.
I have a character with 23 AC, and he still gets hit. It's just
Okay.
not very often.
Look,
As
There's a
someone who has
5% chance you will always be hit.
Right.
as someone with an AC of as someone who can get an AC of 22 and impose disadvantage, I still get hit.
And you shield.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God damn it.
I still get hit.
Maybe I need to take a dip in wizard, get shield, make my AC 27.
You know a really fun
Um,
multi-class I reckon would be great? Battlesmith Bladesinger.
Ooh.
Yes,
Hmm.
yeah,
Use
that
your
would.
int, plus your add your int to your bloody attack and damage rolls. Get a little companion for flanks and stuff.
Okay, I will be right back.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm gonna go make that character now.
Like,
Bye."
yeah, it's still a bit off, but I am still looking forward to when we reach level 12.
I'm looking forward just to next level. Hell,
Actually,
Yeah, the
I just
level
leveled up
sixes.
on Monday. We're 14. That's the highest I've ever played a character.
This is the
The
highest
highest?
character.
That's the highest I've ever played a character that I've played that character since they were
the
level
highest
2. Yeah.
I had ever played a character before now was 7, and we started at 2, like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the highest I've ever gone with a character from the
This is a
beginning.
good level, though. I think that this range from the 10 to 12, it can be, well,
Yeah.
8 to 12, really. I think I
8 to
really
12 's
enjoy.
fun.
Yeah.
Eldwin, you know
Here
another
too.
reason to look forward to next level?
Oh.
6-level spells.
Oh yeah, I got my eye on a couple.
And the cantrips do an extra die of damage.
Yeah, it does.
I love how I make that sound like that's equal.
I mean, considering I use booming blades so much, it kind of is.
True. And with me with Toll the Dead, bloody 3d12 plus a d8.
Clerics are not balanced.
Oh, have you guys heard the thing about 1D&D?
What's that?
So 1D&D
So much.
was a placeholder name,
Hmm.
right? So it was like an all-encompassing name for the new tabletop, the new edition, and everything that we're doing.
Yeah.
So do you
Right.
want to know what the name of the new edition is?
Oh,
5th edition.
what?
Yep.
But that's the edition we're playing now.
Yeah,
No,
that's already
this is a additional content that can be used to make characters in 5th edition.
What did I come back to?
This is
So
what
it's
they've
one
announced
big-
about 1D&D. 1D&D is now just, it's going to be called 5th edition.
What the fuck?
Everything
so
we're playing
dumb.
now has
So-
been known as 5th edition.
I
So
know.
every-
Any
Everything that's-
sense?
So it's just supposed to be bonus content, is all it is. 5th edition bonus content.
No,
It can be
that's
used-
something. They're saying this is going to be the main system. That's going to be the main system, and this is going to be the bonus content.
What the
Oh
fuck?
Jesus Christ!
So,
Okay, they can claim that that's what it is, but
What
that's not
kind
how
of-
it's going to be.
so the
Yeah.
one
Kind of
D&D now
totalitarian,
5th
half-ass,
edition.
back-ass word content is that.
Let's make it
Yeah.
as confusing as possible.
So
Exactly.
one D&D turned into 5e is supposed
Yeah,
to be the
so-
main system.
I'll
Look,
re-explain
Let's
it.
forget how history and time
Basically,
work.
1D&D was the code name for everything they were doing, the tabletop, the new edition, everything like that.
Yeah.
And now they've announced that the new edition is just going to be called 5th edition, and this is going to be considered a bonus package.
It should be like have an actual name or like another number to distinguish, like 5.5.
Yeah, that's pretty much the general consensus is everyone.
So wait, D&D 1 is going to be 5th edition is what they're saying?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Oh,
And
okay,
in
right.
their eyes, apparently, what we have now is the bonus content for it.
It doesn't make,
Yes.
Yeah.
Make
Anyway.
no
That's
sense.
what you're saying.
I saw the article on it.
They're just
and
so
I-
desperate not to split the fan base by making a new edition.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's because, like, you look at some of the ideas that they've had, especially with character creation, and you're like, this doesn't synergize at
Other
or
classes get
work
4
at
bonus
all.
features in that.
yeah, like this doesn't work at all with what we've already had for 5th edition. But it's like, no, you can totally use it along. We just won't tell you how.
I mean, some of the stuff they did, I like, but I mean, they
Oh yeah,
could-
there have been some good changes,
Oh
but
yeah, like some of it's real good, some of it's very questionable.
Honestly, I kind of like the ASIs being moved to background instead of race.
yeah,
Same.
that's a good
I
change.
mean, with the customize your origin, it didn't matter too much nowadays anyway.
Yeah,
but
but
like
still makes
storytelling wise,
sense.
it makes sense.
Yeah,
yeah.
I just
Oh.
hated what they just gutted druids.
I chose Eltraka. I have plus stat.
What did they change
But
about
I'm-
druids?
Oh god.
Oh,
They
Oh,
no longer give you your hit points of the animal. You just change shape. It's a purely flavorful thing. You don't actually get.
you also
It's kind
It's
of like
only-
effectively they did to the druid wild shape what they did to Beastmaster Ranger,
you get a stat block.
and it doesn't give you any additional hit points. You still use yours.
Yeah, and so like 2 HP bars and now.
So does it
become
just
one.
give you like natural attacks or something?
It just so each stat block has its own like.
Yeah.
I mean, if they
land,
buff the
AC.
stat blocks, that's not a terrible idea. Although
It's
I would
not
still.
very strong.
No.
They're
it's
not
like-
strong.
It's like land is like, oh yeah, you do a D8 of damage. At 5th level, you get an extra attack.
I think with Shillelagh, it's even better, I believe.
And the way it works is like you keep all of your stats except for like dex or strength, if it says so, which is then replaced by your wisdom.
Oh, and I
modifier.
assume you get like claw attacks and stuff if you're a bear or a wolf or something.
Oh
No.
no, that's gone.
You only have 3 stat blocks to choose from.
Land, air, and
live,
sea.
yeah. It's like the summons
Ooh.
are now.
Yeah.
There's
It's
no.
like
There's
It's
no
how
bear, no
it's how the
wolf.
conjure spells are now. It's just a few choices, yeah.
Yeah, there's no bear, no wolf, no owlbear, even though you can do that. Other stuff.
That seems kind of silly.
Yes.
But is everyone back? We ready to go?
Yeah.
Just as a quick note, I have taken the Sentinel shield, and Leo has the +2 shield.
and
I have taken the Luckstone.
By the way, just for my own reference, because I couldn't find it written, is the Slodstone attunement, or is it just something I have?
I believe it's just something you have. And
Okay,
this-
that's what I thought, but I wanted to double check.
also I left my
Yeah.
extending
the
shield.
slot
on the
is
ship.
actually at the base
Like a
right
control
now.
gem.
Yeah, that's
Control
fine.
gem, yeah.
I would have left Seal at the base just to help guard.
Alright.
Maybe have him walk around as a knoll so he doesn't freak people out as much.
I'm sure he can disguise himself.
I left my extending shield on the ship, and if Uval has time, he can examine it. Try to figure out how it works.
Alright. Well, the ship is actually leaving for now.
Yeah.
He was planning on leaving anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't want to use it until he can get it for his RP reasons.
Yeah.
So the ship is going to move some more of the knolls.
So right
And,
now I have a. Yeah. Okay.
and the group is once again attempting to head south, I assume.
This time with a magic, with
Oh.
the tank having a
Are
magic.
you gonna try to do a short rest before you leave? Because I know a couple of you got hurt.
Yeah, actually, we may as well. And
Mine-
before we do the short rest, I'll quickly do a channel divinity harness divine power to get a 2nd level.
Well, you don't have to. Remember, you only have 4 short rests or 3 short rests per long rest. So it's up to you.
Did Otto go with the ship, or is she still with us?
Otto left. She didn't go with the ship though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess
She's
it
still in
was
the base
this
for now.
area that I found my brother-in-law, so I guess I would be in the area, yeah.
Yeah. So she or he has
Preparing
left
to
for
head
now.
off, yeah.
When Romty reaches, go! He just tries to stretch the back.
I'm
Well,
somewhat
Ramti
getting
is
to
actually.
you treat me
Is it bad that I'm gonna miss Ramti more than Otto?
I no, it's a perfectly fine thing. So we are taking a short rest then?
Yeah, if you want to, I can
think we're
pass an
passing
hour.
and whatever characters want to benefit from the rest.
Yeah, if you want to use a rest, go ahead. If not, you can save it. But I'll pass an hour, so it's now 9:40. You can pass an hour safely at base. I won't roll for random encounters.
Quick question. With Kira, it's times 2 my hit dice.
Huh?
Whatever number I roll on hit dice is doubled by the Kira and wound closure, I believe.
Possibly. I don't know the stats of the. Are you talking about the period of health? The periapt of health?
I thought... No, it's not the period of health. That's not what she had. She had
Yeah, it
wound
is.
closure. I can go.
I might have
Nova.
written it. I might have written it wrong. It would be whatever Nova had. Yeah.
Yeah, she had the period of wound closure.
Did she
So-
give that to you?
She's dead.
I think we eluded it.
Yeah. They wounded both on
We relieved our ally of a useful item that will potentially keep the group alive. We reallocated the resources.
That was your starting item, right?
I think it was.
Or was
I'm not
it? Or was it something the group gave you?
Kira wound closure was from Nova. I'm not sure where she got it from. It's been a while.
I'm pretty sure it was your starting item, because I'm like 80% sure you didn't have a magic weapon at the start, because we had to give you like a dagger.
Most agree.
So I would say that Barrett probably took that then. Just because you
But
would
we
not.
never.
You probably.
Barrett never had access to Nova's corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for reasons of you shouldn't be taking starting items of characters that got killed that, you know, you made before. I would probably say that Barrett took that.
Okay. Yeah. No. Hey, Dice. Do you want to look? And after you roll well?
Alright, so you took the hour rest. And then you are heading south along here again. And you said you were going to try to do some stealth, right?
Most likely.
So go ahead and give me stealth checks.
Not at full. I'm over half, though.
Alright, second
so-
attempt on this.
Alright.
1 point better.
Alright, so you guys are actually pretty stealthy this time.
There he goes.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta have
I
animation
would
for when you
expend a
play
first
trip.
level spell slot so I can give them dark vision again.
Oh, wait.
Okay, how long does that last?
Hour.
Alright.
I will add +4 to it, so 13.
So, as you are moving through the collapsed areas here, what's your character's, I guess I could just look. Okay. What's the new passive perception of the group the highest?
That would be me with 23.
Oh, that's just depressing now.
But it's so fantastic. In most groups, 23 is phenomenal.
I know, but it's like, well, now that just seems weak.
Right.
How dare you.
So, as you are moving through the tunnel, a creature kind of gets the jump on you, but luckily does not attack you. What would you look like to them?
So you see what appears to be a human woman step out. She's slender. She's taller than the average humanoid woman at around 5'8". She stands with exceptional poise and moves very gracefully. Everything about her is a palette of like muted desert colors, like browns, tans, golds. Her skin is a color like dark honey. Her eyes are almond shaped. My character sheet just refreshed, so I was reading my description and my character sheet just randomly refreshed. Okay. Let's see. So her eyes are almond shaped and warm yellow with elliptical pupils. A brown cloth conceals her hair, and her face is veiled below her eyes. So the only skin you see is around her eyes. She's wearing a full-length brown habit with split skirts to allow unhindered movement, and it's belted at the waist with like a wide sash like an obi. And her garments are really finely tailored, and the fabric is like it has a sheen and texture of like Dupioni silk, and it's trimmed with embroidery at the edges of like the hood, the belt, sleeve cuffs, and the hem. And she has really long, slender fingers which end in pointed nails. She's carrying a leather pack on her back, a small pouch at one hip, and something oblong and slightly bulky is tucked into her belt sash at the small of her back. Otherwise, no weapons or armor are immediately visible.
All right. And did you have an idea of what your character's doing here?
Yes, she is tracking a group called the Grey Wanderers because she learned that they had a party member who was a Yuan-Ti man, and she believes that he may be the Yuan-Ti man she's looking for.
The question
She does not know that Faustus is no longer with your group.
I was actually about to ask, because
He wasn't
somebody
even-
who has met a Yuan-Ti before, does this person look familiar in race?
Did any of us even know that Faustus was a Yuan-Ti?
Yeah,
We all failed that check.
No. We did all fail the check, but he told us when the dragon was talking to him about being a fellow reptile.
That's right.
See, I think when Ahote joined the group, I think she recognized him or something like that. I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize it wasn't well known. Yeah.
So yeah, you probably she would probably look a little exotic to all of you, but I don't know if anyone would realize she is a Yuan-Ti unless you have nature knowledge.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure just because we had met one before if it would look familiar, but
Yeah, so she kind of snuck up on you, like you didn't even see her coming, but she, as she approaches, now that you see her, she does not seem to have any weapons drawn. What do you say to them?
These are not of the. When she says these, she kind of gestures to all of you. These are not of the cultists of Yaganu, nor the Shadow Steel cult. What are these doing here?
Fighting those and trying to find valuables, really.
I mean, that's one way to put it.
We were originally...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Some few of these fit a description of those I seek. What do you call yourselves?
The Grey Wanderer is kind of a name bestowed upon us.
He had a name?
She furrows her brow a little bit and kind of looks kind of carefully at each of you. And kind of pauses.
There's only like 2 members here that people know as the Grey Wanderers.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's me and Andre.
Yeah.
It's like,
This is all of the Grey Wanderers? Are you not missing members?
Yeah.
We have more?
Oh yes, there've been tons. I think we're nearly at 20 or something at
We're
this
a revolving door.
What the fuck?
Look, there have been a lot of tragedies during this. Look,
Okay.
a lot of people have gone their own ways, or things have happened.
I see. I seek a particular man who I was told travels with your group.
He would
And
have
which-
been. He would have been quite exotic, with eyes like mine.
We had someone like that?
Falsus?
I'll say a while ago, yeah.
Was this the name of your companion, Falsus?
Okay, question. Do you always add the to the S's?
I know not what you mean.
You're making fun of her speech impediment.
You were just as bad by calling it an impediment.
To be fair, that was actually deliberate.
It's just funny.
I said that deliberately knowing that he wouldn't mean it that way, but it'd be easily taken notice.
Elder, what tells you? Seriously, man, the fuck?
What?
Okay.
So
I
she
did not
asked.
mean it that way, but he meant it that way.
So you guys are like kind of like bickering back and forth, and she's like, "Enough. Say again the name of your former companion."
He called himself Falsus.
Stupid name.
A perfectly respectable Yanti name, but not the one I sought.
Yes, I think he was a paladin of some kind.
You ever had a paladin?
This is further proof that he was not the one I sought. But here, in my... Go ahead.
You seek a Yanti?
I do. But here, in my search for your group, I had gained a knowledge that a Yanti traveled with you, and for this, I sought you out. But in my seeking, I have encountered many of these foul cultists, and was even captured briefly.
Well, that one knew someone escaped from them.
I know not all of what has occurred here, but there seems
Death.
to be much afoot, whatever.
What a death.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
There's been
What-
some on our side, there's been some on their side, on anyone's side.
What then are you seeking now?
Well, there were some areas of interest left unexplored, which we returned to.
And I just want to kill Knowles.
I see. Well, traveling alone has proved more dangerous than I expected.
Well, do you want to come out of help
I
us
will,
kill Knowles?
I will allow you to accompany me. Let us continue.
Well,
I like her.
are you a fighter or anything like that? Like, are we gonna have to, like, protect the hell out of you?
You may protect me if it seems necessary, but I am quite capable of protecting
I'm-
myself.
I'm with you on this, I will.
I'd imagine
So-
you.
What did you say?
Oh,
LJ?
I think it was Val that said, I like her.
I'd
Oh.
imagine. Like,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'd imagine
It's
if
strangely intimidated.
you're. Like, I'd imagine if you're exploring these caverns alone, you can hold your own, so to speak.
Yes.
I don't see any weapons, are you? Are you of the magical persuasion then?
She kind of. Oh no. What would you say? I possess a variety of talents. Yes.
She then drops
some-
out 1,000
magic.
weapons.
Say what?
She then pulls up her slit, dropping 1,000 weapons.
She does not. You also don't see any armor. She seems to just be wearing the habit, the brown habit, kind of vestitures.
Is this a punchy?
Do you punch or do you stab?
Ooh,
Or
I didn't
magic?
think about monk.
I do what is necessary.
That does whatever. But
He's
I
actually
guess
very
we'll find
versatile.
out. Let's go into the dangerous area.
As they're walking off, Val walks up kind of between Elduin and Amvir's like, how many people have died before I joined you guys?
Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. There was Seth. There was
oh god, he's gonna actually figure it out.
Honestly,
I'm kind of
Not many before,
Sam's
actually.
characters are the only ones that have died since I've been with the crew.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and Onyx, of course. Yeah.
And Alex.
But before Val, it was only people that had turned NPC, and then and then Sam's characters.
Well, some of us have done character changes, and then some are players who left the group. So.
And then Mon pretty much died. Actually, I think Nova died.
There was one that died before I joined the group.
Yeah,
Like,
Hank,
in the
like,
very
the
early
very
days,
beginning.
That's the one I was trying to remember originally.
Yeah, I
He's
think,
actually the only reason I remembered. He's in the deceased NPCs thing on Roll20.
yeah, I think Nova died. Siegfried, Astral, and Barrett is still alive.
and Astral's still alive too. Yeah.
Yeah, Ashel went home.
For now.
Oh, what was your name, Mrs.?
This is Nasira.
Oh,
Nasira.
rolls off a ton too. Welcome aboard, Miss.
It more slides.
Nasira.
She kind of gives she makes a face like she just ate something bitter. She kind of very prissy and kind of pompous.
I say that completely out of character, by the way.
What did you say?
I was like, I'd say it's more slides off the tongue.
I did not say that out of character. So,
Alright.
let's go kill your whatever the word was. Just make sure you pay me in cigarettes.
Alright, so the group is continuing forward then?
Yes.
Yes.
And I
Alright.
assume you each give your names to
Yeah,
her.
we'd
Yeah.
all introduce ourselves. And also, I would let you know, if we get into a battle and you see a bunch of stars getting surrounding me, stay in that area.
Also, I'm the tank. It probably looks
I'm
like
the
it,
tank.
but I'm
I'm the tank.
It's such a strange thing for you to say in character. I'm the tank. What is this
What is?
tank you speak of?
I have never heard of such a
people try to hit me. See, it's a weird thing in the military. I don't know why they call me that either. But people have a really hard time hitting me, basically.
I will allow this. People can hit you. Yes.
Oh god damn it. Why do you do this? Why do you make a funny character?
We're like slowly quiet. We're like whispering all this as we're walking.
I'm assuming
So-
we're also stealthing.
You
Stealthing along.
you do start to hear some noise up ahead as you're walking through the tunnels. It sounds like digging. But it's not coming from the way you're going, it's coming from one of the side passages. Do you want to do anything to check it out, or you want to just keep going?
Do you guys want to?
It's at the alley, I won't further.
I say let's keep moving. Let's just kind of get our way if
Yeah.
we can, sneak past, go to our objective.
Yeah,
Detours cause us more problems.
Yeah, if I manage to see something with my ridiculous 300-foot dark vision, then cool. If not, then I'm not gonna worry about it too much.
Alright, so when you get inside, you come out of the rubble, and up ahead, it looks like there are some soldiers camped outside of the cathedral.
No.
What
No,
kind of
they look
soldiers?
human.
No. Oh, I gotcha.
It looks like it might be Steel Shadow Forces. Can you give me some stealth checks
Watch me roll a natural one.
to see if they...
Do we see how many there are, by the way?
it looks like there's a group of 6. You're not sure if they're guarding or just waiting for someone, but
These are pretty good rolls.
yeah. So you all are keeping pretty well hidden. Luckily, they did not notice your group, and you're still kind of at the edge of the cave.
Woo!
These are
Plus
all
I'm
really good
dead.
rolls. Yeah.
Plus my
Also,
last roll.
your 300 feet of dark vision is about to wear out because it's getting close to the hour. You have probably maybe like 5 minutes left. So what do you want to do? They have light sources, so you can pretty easily see them.
Are they like right at the door? Like, could we sneak by or?
No, you probably couldn't get past them without them noticing you, unless you were invisible. Because they're basically right in front of the entrance to this place. They might be guarding it.
And sorry, I know I did ask already, but what number did you say? How many?
6 of them.
Okay.
Well, we will get the jump on them. Do we want to try? We're gung ho about this.
So you are still several hundred feet away. You would have to approach, which they might see you coming. But you see 4 of them are fairly well armored, and 2 of them are not.
I will say to the rest.
Do we still have arrows in the bag of holding with us?
I'm not sure.
We have. Yeah, we have.
Yeah, we didn't offload them, did we? We kept those in the bag, right?
No, those are strip. Okay.
What if? I mean, if we have 300 foot of dark vision and I put on Fighting Spirit, I could just start taking shots at them from this distance.
Yeah, but there's 6 of them. And last time they were pretty tough.
And there was-
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't. No. I don't know what happened, but apparently there is 2 sets of arrows plus 1 and 20.
I think maybe we could try and lure them away somehow.
Are we going to solid sneak this?
Remind me, like Andre, are you capable of making people invisible today, or?
Only for a very limited amount of time.
I mean, that's all we would really need, right?
Like a minute.
Oh, you have the big one, not the.
Yeah, clerics don't get access to them.
Right.
I only have greater because I'm Twilight.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
But they do have torches.
If we could get across invisible, that wouldn't matter, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that. So, yeah, if we can, it might be a good idea to like make a noise out here, draw some of them out.
Does anyone have an idea of how to make a big noise that might lead them all somewhere?
I mean, I can just walk out in the middle of them, draw them over to me while y'all sneak around.
Yeah, but then you'd probably die.
One second.
Question, DM. How loud would you say like, Boom Blade is?
I mean, it's thunder damage, so it's pretty loud.
I think it actually has a thing listed for the sound.
No, that's Shatter. That's why I was asking. Like Shatter specifically.
Shatter and Thunderclap, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked, because they specifically say like how far away and how loud Booming Blade doesn't, so I was like...
And it probably makes a booming noise, so it's going to be fairly loud.
That's what I figured. Like, I'd probably draw all of them in, not just a few of them.
Question,
it'd be expensive, but I could polymorph someone, and they could into like a giant spider or something like that, and they could lure away some of the Steel Shadow if they get spooked by it or try to fight it.
Yes, sacrificing for someone for the rest of our good would work nicely.
I could try and lure them with me and outrun them.
and then try if we have you in a spot ahead where
Yeah.
how does your casting invisibility work? What's your range?
Oh,
How far
sorry.
do you have to cast it?
Sorry about that, guys.
You know, fucking paladin?
Invisibility is a touch spell,
Shit.
so it'd have to be right next to you.
Yeah.
If you
You could, if someone could maybe, if you have invisibility, maybe you could try and make some noise in a place, then go invisible and run the hell away. But
Yeah. How long does invisibility last for?
regular invisibility is an hour, so I could go invisible and make a noise and then retreat. I could like take some rocks and like start like tossing them around so it sounds like someone's.
Don't we have a earthquake scroll?
yes, I do.
What if you went invisible on the other side of the cavern where they've already done destruction and caused an earthquake?
We do have a fireball scroll.
And then that would maybe chase them off to go inspect that while we sneak in.
We have Shadow, Fireball, Earthquake, but I think that's all in ship. So,
Oh, did we have a fireball scroll from Identify?
in the ship.
Alright. I
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool,
I
I
don't
will
know if
grab
you
it.
actually have the earthquake scroll on you right now. I think it's on the
I do.
ship. Oh,
I have it.
Yeah, it's not in our party inventory. He's
oh,
carrying
he's
it.
got it. Okay.
But I didn't know about the fireball one, so if that's in the inventory, it probably is on the ship.
Yeah. We have Alter Self, Comprehend Ranges, Divine Favor, Earthquake, Enhanced Ability, Fireball, Foresight, Friends, Locate Animal or Plants, Prestidigitation, and Shadow.
Sorry, foresight. God damn.
Yeah, we had that from the temple. We've had that for a while.
Okay. I mean, I could do an earthquake, but that could also destroy the temple we're trying to go.
I'll say that's very dangerous. Like, earthquake is a
I
spell.
understand it's dangerous. I was just thinking of a distraction.
So
No,
wait, which
that's
scrolls
the-
do you have on you right now?
Me personally.
Yeah.
Have a quick look. I have.
Is it just earthquake?
No, I know there's another one. There's also the mass heal,
Oh, okay.
and I don't inflict wounds.
Gotcha.
Just
Okay.
lead and detect good and evil, and that's it.
All right.
I've got like 5 on me.
All right. So what do you want to do? Yeah, you know the earthquake would that would be a pretty massive thing to do at this point. Like you could cave in a whole other section of this place.
Isn't that what did all the cave-ins in the first place?
Yes.
Well, that's why I figured it would be a substantial, distraction.
Do we want to just try and run in and do our best?
Thing is, we risk, and triggering an earthquake risks, like hurting our own people. Like, there's no telling how widespread the damage will eventually
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't think we actually do that. Just try
Yeah.
and kill them.
All right.
I
you
mean-
want to just approach them?
No, I'm discussing this.
not
I'm not
approach them. I mean, I could start shooting at it from here if we want to just start doing damage from a distance.
Let
Then-
me try and like make some noise and lead them away first. See if we can break them up so that's easier.
Good luck.
All right. What noise are you making?
I would like. I'm going to like take like some sizable rocks, like hand-sized rocks, and I'm going to like throw them so it sounds like stone just broke or something in our direction.
All right, so you start throwing some rocks around, making some noise over here. One of the people who is not armored but has a bow is gonna look out, kind of in the direction of the group, and he would say, "Is someone over there?" And the warriors put their shields up, making like a little bit of a phalanx as the two non-armored guys retreat behind them. And now they're kind of looking in this direction. Who's out there?
Can I do a flank and stealth out away from the group to the southeast? Or no, towards the northwest?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Oh. Oh, damn. Yeah,
My
I think he's
lord.
gone. I
Val
think
is
he's
gone.
He's in the next campaign.
Yeah, we're just
Holy wow.
planning and he just disappears.
Rickard, is that you?
Start with Snake. Snake!
Alright, so where are you
Yes.
going to?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to pull up my
God.
thing. I'm sorry. I'm laughing right now. See, I'm gonna put myself here. I'm gonna say I snuck over to do. We still have our vision. What's our vision like?
At
still holding?
this point, you'd probably have to recast it, because you're pretty much at the hour mark.
I will.
So you might want to
Spend
do that
another-
before he sneaks away.
Yeah, if it's about to run out, I will. Yeah, I'll spend another first level. And
Alright,
Do
yeah,
dark
it is
vision.
about 10:40 at the moment, so you spend another first level to give out dark vision as he is sneaking away. They're definitely looking over in your direction a bunch, because now there's sounds of spell casting as well. And actually, since no one answered, they are going to retreat into the cathedral.
Is the channel been? Or wait, oh, I guess
what?
it was.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Yeah.
spell casting, but
I don't know.
Oh,
it's
that's
weird.
true. I guess it's not technically spell casting. All right,
Yeah, it's
so
a
there'd
boss.
be some. It's channeling, like divine energies.
That's the wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not as loud as spell casting. So now I'll say they're still there for now, anyway. But yeah, they're definitely on guard now because no one answered. They
And-
don't seem to be approaching though.
How far am I from them right now? 200 feet.
Maybe we try and pretend someone's stuck in the rocks.
They're using torches, right? They're all humans. They're I can tell they're all humans, right?
So with dark vision, you think they're at least humanoid. You don't know if any of them have dark vision. One of them might be an elf or a half elf. It's hard to tell with from this distance. I guess Anvir, with your passive perception, you think one of them is probably elven or half elven. The archer.
Yeah, I'd share that.
The others look human.
Remind me, do they have like a uniform or like insignia like that?
These soldiers don't. If these are Steel Shadow, they're unmarked soldiers or mercenaries.
So
I'm just gonna make a low growl from where I'm at and just to kind of make a sound, just a low sound in my direction, and then just kind of still, as a bonus action, stealth away and move a little bit of distance again, further a little bit north.
Cat eyes in the distance.
Yeah, just
Alright, give me another stealth check, I guess. And, are you trying to use deception?
I guess if I'm trying to lure them, would I be using deception or persuasion?
It would probably be deception.
Okay.
It would, well, you're not actually talking to them, though. Do you have knowledge of nature?
What's that?
Do you have knowledge of nature? Like of animals and such?
I'm a cat.
I guess you could make an untrained knowledge check then.
Yeah.
See what type of noise you might make. There's something in the cave. So yeah, they're definitely looking confused at the sound, and they're kind of looking around. one of them would say, "If this is a joke, Rickard, it's not funny. Reveal yourselves. What have you found in the caves?" And you said you were stealthing up north a bit?
Yeah, I'm gonna move up north a little bit. And oh, why is it not moving? Oh no,
You're on the arrow,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. So, yeah. I don't know. So I guess like I couldn't even just like give out like a yell, like a roar, even like a cat, anything, or would I just have to just make out a normal yell?
Well,
If I wanted to
you
try and draw attention.
you were making some animal noises. You're not sure how much they sounded like a creature growl. I mean, I guess it kind of sounded like a growl. It just you weren't sure what it was exactly.
Yeah.
Um,
Alrighty.
yeah.
And then okay. I'm just gonna say I don't know. I'm just gonna say I'm just gonna like give out like I don't know how far am I away. I couldn't just whisper. I'd have to actually holler something for them to hear me, right?
Yeah, you're about like 150-ish feet from them at this point.
Okay.
So not too far, but yeah.
I'm just gonna just in a lower voice, so just enough so they can hear. I think there's something here.
Who's out there? Identify yourself.
And I'm not going to say anything else after that, and I'm going to try and just keep stealthing around and moving around behind the building. This way.
What about the rest of the group? What are you all doing? You heard Val making noises out there, and it seems like he's distracting them a bit. They're kind of looking around, trying to figure out what's going on.
I guess while they do that, I was like, so are they currently looking towards Val? Like
yeah, they're sort of keeping an eye on the surrounding area. They're definitely on guard now, more than they were before. Kind of looking around in the darkness, trying to figure out where the noise is, and because they heard noises over where you are, now they're hearing noises to the north, so they're looking kind of nervously around in a bunch of directions.
I'll whisper to the people here. It's like I'm gonna flank around to the other side, make sure they're pinned in.
They seek an ally named Rickard. Perhaps if one of us with a male voice calls for help, they will come forth.
Yes, that's actually what I was going to suggest. Maybe we can trick them into going to help allies that aren't actually there.
Yeah, but we don't know what the subject
But it is
sounds
likely
like.
that any combat will draw the rest of them out. So it would be only an initial jump on those who respond.
Like, Andre, you tend to be more convincing than I am.
I am?
I have a -1, so yes.
Fair enough then. Okay, I'm going to pull myself out then.
It's gonna be awkward if this Rickard person's human.
I was not suggesting that you reveal yourself. Just call.
I wasn't
for
going
help.
to reveal myself.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you stepped out.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
what...
I meant I said I've just got to pull myself out.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. Your token.
Yeah. Where should I move to? Val's over there. I will sneak a little bit over to this way, but like,
Give
how
me
far away am I?
a stealth check. If you're separating from the group. Alright, so you move south a ways along the wall. You don't think they've seen or heard you yet.
And I will actually move just a little bit further away from the group. And I will yell out, like, in pain kind of thing. Like, make them think there's, like, someone getting hurt over here.
Alright, give me a performance or deception.
Oh, they're both equally terrible. Screw it, I'll use a story point.
Watch you still roll 2 nat ones.
Ooh, 20.
Nice.
Alright. So, one of the people behind the soldiers will yell out, what's going on? Who's down there?
I'll just kind of, like, yell back, help, there's something over here!
It's a bit vague. Alright, give me another deception check.
I'm deliberately being vague.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the whole point. He's trying to
Help!
make them jump to
Help!
conclusions.
Unnamed problem that I help. My leg is something.
Somebody help! Somebody help!
I'm half tempted to use another story.
Do it. You won't.
I will, actually. Yeah, I will.
Ah. Reverse psychology. Oh.
No, didn't need it.
Alright. So they are going to actually one of the guys, one of the 6 of them, one of the armored guys is gonna stay behind, and the other 5 are kinda heading down in this direction now.
I'm gonna try and, like, skirt around them and go back to the group.
Alright, give me
Did you
another
say that-
stealth check.
Did you say that there was some guys that were outside that went inside?
No.
He reactively
Okay, so there's just one in the entry and the other
There's
side.
one in the entry, and the 5 are kind of trying to move down to see what the noise is. All right, see
And
you.
what's,
Or go ahead.
sorry, what's the distance of the entry from our group, from the party token?
It's like 150-ish feet.
Okay.
So yeah, they start kind of coming down to this area, looking around. Where are you? Call out to us. As you sneak back. Luckily, you are not seen.
I'll delete my token for now.
Let's
Let's
go.
head into the chapel.
Yeah, Val
we're
would
going
have
in-
probably seen that, right?
So there is one guy that they left behind.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have an
he-
idea for this. Does he look like a fighter or one of the casters?
one of the shield bearers. There's 3 shield, or wait, no, 4. There were 4 shield bearers and 2 non-armored guys, because I said there were 6 of them, I believe. Or did I say there were 5? Now I'm
He
forgetting.
said there were
said-
6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, then there's 5 of them, and one of the armored guy basically stayed behind. He's keeping an eye out.
Okay, well,
We can rush him.
I think I have an idea. So, I think we start sneaking closer to the chapel.
All right.
Yep.
So you're stealthing up towards the one guy.
Yeah, and he's got light around him, doesn't he?
Yes, there is a lantern hanging up on the wall of the chapel that's kind of lighting up the area.
How close can I get to him without being, like, stepping into light of some form?
So lantern is 30-60, so you would have to kind of stay at least at the edge of the 30 feet to avoid bright light.
Okay. I am going to try and stealth, like, to being 60 feet away from him.
Okay. Well, everyone's stealthing up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, me personally, I want to try and get 60 feet.
Except Val is staying up north for now, I believe, because he can't see you guys doing this. Or where is Val going?
He would have the 300-foot dark vision, so he would see everyone leave, wouldn't he?
Well,
Oh, you guys are stealthing though. He probably doesn't see you. Because also he would have disadvantage in with dark vision to see things.
Or
But yeah, what would Val be doing? Is he just kind of keeping an eye out right now? Is he muted?
he is.
yes.
That's
Valerie.
why you guys can't hear me. I'm sorry. I'm talking and
I
I
hear
didn't
you
even
now.
realize. Yeah, sorry.
Uh,
No, I was saying, like, do I have line of sight on the guy at the door? Like, how far away from him am I? If I do,
Yeah, I mean, from where you are, you're probably about 60 feet away. You're kind of maybe more like almost 100 feet. Yeah.
all right.
you're-
Well, yeah, I've got my longbow pulled out and held out, and I am gonna just kind of, as I'm looking at him, just kind of keeping a beat at him, trying to take a look around to see if I can notice anything going on with them moving up or anything.
So you don't see.
Like
Well,
even with an active perception check.
you see one of part of the group has gone south at this point, and he's still standing there. I don't think you're going to see the party. Well, let's see what they roll on stealth.
Okay, so we're all rolling stealth again.
Yeah, because you said you were all approaching.
Ooh!
Okay.
Hey, first time. John did it last time.
Okay. So that's 23. So 14's your lowest roll. So far, and you said you were actively looking, so you can give me a perception check, Val.
you can see.
Yeah, I rolled actually my passive anyway, so it's 16.
So yeah, you would see Eldwin kind of moving through the shadows, getting closer. But you don't see the rest of the group, because I believe they all rolled over the 16. So as you're approaching, what is the party doing?
Once I get within 60 feet of him, I want to cast a spell.
All
Or
right.
something you have silence.
I have something that
So
will make him be quiet.
give me initiative rolls. Go ahead and pull yourselves onto the map and give me initiative rolls.
Yeah, I'm probably right next to Andrea being the party tank.
I need to click myself. Good roll.
Oh, it looks like I messed up my my bars on my token, Lou, if you want to fix.
God, this map is big.
Your bars look okay to me.
I have the compact bar because the game that I built her in, it uses the compact bars.
Oh,
I didn't think about changing it before I imported her.
I'm gonna use an ambush to add +8. So 20.
Thank you.
all right. So you begin casting. Val, you have a beat on him, but I assume you were waiting for something to happen. So Anvir, what were you casting?
Old person.
Ooh.
Okay. So he kind of yells, "Who goes there?" as you cast Hold Person.
Oh, shoot.
And he has to make a Wisdom save.
It's not his turn yet. He doesn't get to speak.
Now I actually have a thing for spoken.
Oh, but he is gonna fail his save. So yeah, he is suddenly paralyzed as your spell goes off.
I just quickly stage whispered, so just the people close enough would be able to hear, just get it.
Alright, so are
Yeah.
you running up to attack him?
Pull him into the chapel. We'll deal with him in there.
Yeah, I say just bolt.
Or are you just bolting past him?
We're gonna grab him.
Yeah, we're gonna
drag.
drag him in, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, with me
Yeah.
being the highest strength, I would probably do it.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Now we're inside.
you
Start shaking him.
pull him into the door of the chapel, going inside.
Was the door shut or open when we first got to it?
It was closed.
Okay, we close it behind us as well.
And then we throw him in Onyx's pit.
I mean, that could work, yeah.
Okay.
It's a quick solution to the problem.
We have rope, right? Tie him up.
Yeah, Nasira does not even blink at the idea of tossing this dude in the pit.
Well, do we want his items? That's the question.
I want to make sure that they don't come looking for somebody they can find very soon if they come this way. Throw them in the hole and let's go.
Let's loot him first.
Are you sure you're good aligned on beer?
I may need to change this.
Yeah,
Maybe just
so.
neutral.
Yeah, I was for neutral.
Look, in
He's
my
too
mind,
Alright,
This guy is
so
very evil.
We've been a bad influence on
So,
him.
pulling him
all this awareness on
inside,
him.
he is going to get 2 more saving throws against your spell. 'Cause
And
it'll
I
take
am
you a few
grappling him.
rounds to get inside.
What's
Well,
the save?
we would.
Wisdom.
If he's trying to escape, like wouldn't the rest of the turn order kind of come into play, and the others of us might have been able to do additional things to
Well,
inhibit his.
I assumed you were all going into the chapel, right?
Yeah. I just meant if he's
So this is
struggling
kind of
and
like,
escaping, we might have been able to avoid that. Yeah.
well, he
Wait a
hasn't
minute,
struggled
how
yet.
quickly could we,
Wisdom
like, tie them up?
saves aren't struggling. They're more just like
Okay.
your mental state trying to regain control of yourself.
Yeah, and I'm
Alright,
gonna grapple
well-
him.
Oh, that makes it.
But we are over, so we should probably do MVP votes, and we'll figure this out next time. As you all pull him in, and he would break free from your hold at that point. So yeah, let's do MVP.
I wish we'd kept the combat roll like initiatives. We had good rolls.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Just jumped that guy. Let's see.
Alright, we got 4, 5. Oh wait, no, that's 4. So it's kind of split, but I think Sierra, you would win with 2 votes.
Oh,
Hey!
Thanks, guys.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, every time
I
a new
cannot
character
believe-
joins, they get every time a new player joins, they get their first one for free.
I
It hap-
cannot believe we pulled that bullshit off.
Yeah, I know.
That should
I was
have
like,
been
if we can
possible.
actually get past an encounter without fighting, I'll be shocked.
Getting out, on the other hand.
This is probably going to be the first and only time that happens.
Assuming this guy
another
doesn't
recipe.
spoil it.
Well,
That was good though.
to be fair, if I can get my grapple off, then yeah, I can throw him into the pit.
Yeah. You could have been grappling him and holding his mouth shut just in case.
Yeah, I probably would have done that. But that's for next time.
Alright, well, I'll take some notes, and I'll see you all next week.
All right.
Where we are potentially either shanking someone or throwing them down the pit where our ally died.
Maybe a little of both.
I'm sorry, no, we're taking his items first, then either shanking him or throwing him down the pit where our
Or
ally
if he's
died.
fighting back,
Well,
we might
first thing we
shake
need to
him
do
up.
is shut him up. The first thing we need to do is make sure he doesn't make
Yeah,
any noise.
make
And
sure
that's
he
why I
doesn't
was that's why I was like hoping that we'd stay in the combat like turn order. But we might end up having to roll initiative again since he has escaped.
Yeah. No, that was awesome though. Good game, guys. I'll talk to you next game.
Good night.
I'm gonna head straight out. See you.
Good night.
So I'm curious. What was the decision to switch characters?
Oh, Otto's been I've been kind of I don't know. There are things about Otto that were fun, but he was an experiment and you know, I don't know. I've never really loved him. Like I like Romty and I like his perception, but you know, that's about it. He was
Also,
just
nice paladin with the healer feet. I'm assuming you also have a bag of holding.
she is not a paladin and she does not have a bag of holding. You saw me copying a macro from one of my other characters and trying to build.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't mean to click it, but I was building it. So
I'm assuming you don't have the healer feet.
she does, but she's
Oh.
not a paladin. I just happened to have copied the macro and then I clicked it before I had changed everything.
Oh, that's actually a nice macro.
Well, I find the healer feat to be really annoying to track. So after having it on a few of my characters, I have perfected. At least in my opinion, it's handy for me. I don't have to open my character sheet or anything. I just click a button that's on my screen,